W3IL Season 2 Playday 1 Oceanus versus Bulgaria. We have the following matches here in store for you. We're starting right with the first one. This is Shocker for Bulgaria versus Juan from clan Oceanus. Oceanus, of course, the reigning and defending champion of W3IL after defeating Sweden in the grand final, actually not too long ago. Afterwards, Lex versus Shocky, Lover versus Side, Formula Unreal versus Neutron, and the 2-2, as we always have here in W3IL. Shocker, quite an old school undead. We have a bunch of undeads here, by the way, in this clan war, so if there's Scourge enthusiasts, that's a fucking hard word, by the way. This is for you today, so... Oceanus is the big favorite, but of course we start at 0-0, and in Undead Mirror, pretty much everything is possible due to some fancy openings or some cool item finds. We have one for Oceanus in the upper right of Concealed Hill. His opponent, Shocker, from Bulgaria for Bulgaria, is still wearing the World Elite clan tag, Shocker. But yeah, as we had in the pre-match interview, Oceanus is hoping for a 15-0. Oh, these Chinese banners can get rid of that. We have a DK opening for the Bulgarian, who is here, as I said, in the blue. Scout Acolytes are harassing each other a little bit. On one side, we open up with the DK as well. Fast DK into Fiends, like Tet Fiend build order. Same for Shocker. So first mirror, first time that we see the same build. And yeah, Juan, especially in mirrors, I feel he can have these days where his micro is just so on point and so good that Shocker's gonna have a hard time. But yes, Shorty said he just came back a couple of weeks ago, and I hope we see some glimpses of the old Shocker. We're not too sure how deep he is in the meta at the moment. Does he have some curveball strategies for game 2 or 3 maybe? He knows a lot about his opponent at the moment. Both creeping the same spot right there with the coil and with skeletons. Juan is here with the Acolyte, a little unlucky, joins the party, and trappers don't really like foreigners at their party, so they throw their nets, and that's the first blood for Shocker right there. But Juan is a little faster, starting with the Ring of Protection. And on the other side, Claws of Attack will be better for the Lich later. Attack on both sides. Yeah, this is a mirror match, as we oftentimes see it here. Pretty much both players play the same stuff. It's going to be interesting how they contest the middle. And when they contest the middle. We have this on a couple of maps like Echo Isles, that we have an early Fiend matchup over the consumable. Of course, here it's all gonna be a little delayed. Mental of Intelligence is nice to have. Acolyte for Shocker, still scouting. Turtle for the Bulgarian as well. So every trade should go in favor of Soccer at the moment, thanks to the claw. Losing quite some skeletons. Gets level 2, Slippers' attack speed for the Lich later, so pretty much a decent DPS cannon that he's going to be. So yeah, we see how much faster Juan is. Like, he didn't take care of this Acolyte of Shocker and just kept on creeping, wasn't disturbed by anything. And so he's already at the shop. He's closing in on level 3 after this. Shocker, he's taking his time. Is he more conservative with the mana as well? Not too much, actually. So yeah, that's the normal creep route. Orange into green into shop. Wind of Illusion, always amazing for creeping. Later for a little fake, maybe. You can fake that you have like way more fiends than your opponent does if he's not scouting too much. But Shocker's doing a good job scouting. Knows exactly what the army is and where the army is. This is level 3 with a little spider crabs. Juan sees everything pretty much here as well. Can he force a coil? Nice fake movement, but Shocker is not falling for it. Went on his side as well. Tier 2 is almost done. Oh, not playing with a Nerubian tower. That's pretty greedy.
The player's forces are under attack.
Alright, both players on level 3. That's the norm. No big imbalanced inventories. But also no steals or anything. First little push, and yeah, this is why it's dangerous. Juan comes in to the base, trying to harass. There's still a tech going on to tier 3, so Juan is hunting for these acolytes, trying to force a cancel on the tech. Ghoul should be there to defend it. Where's Shocker's coils? He's got to be careful with that long range. He's got to be really close. He's losing that acolyte. Oh no, major mistake from the Bulgarian. Has to cancel the tech, and he was on a way to a very fast tech. At least saving this one with good micro, and the main hall is helping out as well. Juan retreats, he got everything he needs, is taking care of this DK as well. Very good trade for the German, for Oceanus. In the end, he only lost one, but we will see a difference in tech. Boom! 40% ahead, Lich, Slaughterhouse, all good. And with that, Juan should have map control, like complete map control. Slaughterhouse only now, tech later. At least the Lich is out.
A player's forces are under
He's gotta be
attack.
careful. Oh, nice by Juan. Shocker is pulling the creeps, but he will notice, hey, there's a guy missing. Maybe the most important one. So he's abandoning his own creeping, but he's too late for that. Realizes that too late. Medallion of Courage, decent for the Lich. First Nova hits and Shocker tries to get something done. Thank you, our docile, for the follow. Getting close to 75,000.
A player's forces are under
Which is
attack.
insane. So yeah, so if you want to help us out, follow this channel and let's raise this bitch up to 75,000. Juan again with a good engagement, 2 units low already, including the hero. That's something you never want. His positioning with the Fiend is nice to keep it safe. Lich is down to 50% already. But we have an Invul Potion on Shocker's side.
The player's forces are under attack.
Is there one-on-one? I don't think so. But tier 3 is done. And oh boy, he has the orb now. He's gonna get a higher level Lich. What's the item? Big Invul Potion, nice, he doesn't even have to buy it. Level 2 for the Lich, who can eat the skeletons now, plus the orb. The orb is such a big deal. So DK is level 3, giving the entire experience to his second hero to get that level 2 Nova quickly. Oh, forgetting about the statue. Juan, wake up. Tiny mistake here, but it's alright. After this little blunder in the early mid-game where the tech was cancelled, I think Shocker tried to recover as good as he can, got the orb now as well, but the Lich is so hurt, he's getting level 2 now as well. Scroll of the Beast, that might help. Not sure if the Destroyer upgrade is done yet, but if not, that can be a turnaround. Do we have upgrades? 1-0 on Shocker's side versus 0-0. Fiend is falling anyway. No coil, and this was absolutely not necessary. Nova hits, coil is on cooldown, second Fiend down. Juan even willing to fight now in Shocker's base. This is how dominant he feels with the Dark Ranger there as well. Oh boy. That statue out of position as well. Juan is just crushing him in this first fight. With one statue only. Scroll the Beast, yeah, not coming in right there. One moves everything back. This is 2 hurt units. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's one-sided. GG. That was a fast one. Spiraled out of control rather quick, but a 10-minute undead mirror to start things. Exclamation mark by Juan. Definitely. Thank you, RTS Monochrome, for the 21-month resub. Yeah, well, felt like resubbing. Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, that was all a little unfortunate. Like, if you're so far behind and your opponent can pressure you so much, especially when you're just coming back into the scene, then I feel pressure is the worst thing that can happen to you. If you can unfold your play, especially in the first match of a series, like, if you get the engines running and get into this matrix mode where everything is working, then you might have a chance. But yeah, not that way. Spiral should be a caster, man. Very one-sided. It spiraled out of control. Shocking game. Yeah, pretty much everything, every player of Oceanus integrated there. With Neutron, it's a little rough. So, Vito's coming in now. Terrana stand and twisted out. AZ, EI, Last Refuge, and Northern Isles remaining. Shocker can take a map now. Or veto 2, and then pick one. No hero, I want more Dreadlord. Yep, me too. Amazonia, Last Refuge out. This leaves us with Echo and Northern Isles, and we go on to Echo Isles. It's the Soccer's map pick. I think Drunken is hosting again. And that's exactly what's happening. So game 2 coming up. Remember the format of W3IL. If you win your series 2-0, where is the very entertaining? Wow. If you win your series 2-0, you claim 3 points for your team. If it's a 2-1, you only get 2. Your opponent gets 1. And that goes for all 5 series this year. So a 2-0 would be a big step already for the champions to claim the throne. What the hell? I had to download the map. I can't join this. Does everyone have the same problem? Ah, there seems to be a bug. Okay. It's kind of weird. Some maps don't work. Now Juan is hosting himself. Map with the rigged drop of mana potions. Yeah, I think the Blizzard roulette. Sometimes everything is just working, sometimes not. So we just try it again. Yeah, this time it works. Everything that Juan touches today is working nicely. Lex is already in the seat, wanting to play, but no. Okay, Shocker's ready. We get the go from Juan as well. So, map number 2, Echo Isles. Match points for Juan in the first series of the day. Could be a fast 3-0. Shorty, manager of Team Bulgaria, was quite hopeful. Aiming for 4 to 5 points. That very first match didn't really look like it. Didn't really look like a chance for Juan. So, is one of these players going for something cheesy? We have a Fiend opening for Juan. As you can see, Graveyard into Crypt, into Altar, into Ziggurat. Ooh, wait a second. This is not a normal opening as well with a late Altar, but without the Crypt. So is this Dreadlord? We'll see about that. So this is a very slow start for Juan. As slow as it gets, pretty much. Late hero. Heavy units, later tech. Yeah, Side says it as well. Looks like a Dreadlord. We'll see it in a second. That's gonna be interesting. Like, how good is this ghoul control? Since in pretty much every matchup, here we go, Dreadlord it is! In pretty much every matchup you play Fiends early. Except against Night Elf, of course, and sometimes here. So it's not that you practice it all the time, and even against Night Elf you switch to Fiends at one point. So, and Undead doesn't really play too many ghouls. Let's see how he fares here. Expansion or not, we do... No, we don't have a 6th Acolyte here, but he's pretty far away. While it is a Death Knight here as well. So, with this Fiend opening, there should be a big firepower for Juan, who's not scouting at all, by the way, with this build. So, Skull, yep. Acolyte joining early expo. We had this from 1-2-0 this week in... Where was the league, actually? Penguin Sky Cup, of course. And that was just mass ghouls the entire time. WFZ defeated him. Didn't seem like the perfect strat here. One starting with creeping. And this means the expansion, at the moment, easy to take, easy to creep, no punishment. So, I like that. He saw, okay, if we go straight up mirror, I have no chance. One is destroying me with better timings and execution. But if this comes through and he has extra resources to work with, then it's looking pretty good. Skeleton scouts this. Pretty much confirms the expansion as there's no tag, no graveyard. This should tell you that something is up, as Juan has both, but no expansion. So that's how you know it, pretty much. Oh, result is 0-0. Fixing that. Fixed. This could still be a great timing for Juan. 4 skeletons. Ziggurat only halfway up. No level 2 DK. So this is attackable, especially the Fiends are very, very slow. In combination with Sleep. Ooh, 2 ghouls hurt already. And Ensnare. Aye, this is not great. He's very tanky, but that's not really what you want. The Ziggurat is not finishing. This Haunted Gold Mine, depends on the duration, shouldn't be finishing as well. Yeah, especially with the Fiends coming in. And Shocker is deciding, okay, I have no chance of saving that. Oh my god. Was he blocking the entrance with the ghouls so Shocker couldn't get in? This is a TP. Maybe even aggressive? No, not really. It's also not the ghoul numbers that you want to face Fiends right away. Juan did not kill the Acolyte right there. There's still no tech. There's still no tech for the Bulgarian. But okay, he's gonna level it up. Level 2, of course, guaranteed. Level 3 is quite far away, though. Here's the graveyard now. Before the tech... Oh, he has no lumber. Despite going ghouls, he has no lumber at all, because he was constantly fighting with them. This tech is gonna be so late. Like, this tech is almost done. And the other one is not started. Okay, so... Dreadlord still has the expensive Sleep. He can't spam that much. It's just not too far away. One deciding not to steal the Mauler. Ooh, DK's around. Nope, the TP is gone, man. This is a risky situation for Juan. Running into a Dreadlord without a TP and without a staff. But alright, so far it's okay. Good Fiend control right there. Needs a coil soon. Not using them here. Carrion Swarm instead of Aura. And his ghouls are dying pretty quickly. Again, no coil. There it is. And these ghouls are falling Way too quick. But alright, 2 fiends against 3 ghouls or so. In the end, looks like a decent trade, especially since he got the level 3 earlier. Still has 3 fiends, still with the coil, making sure that he gets this Magi. There's 1 sleep, willing to go for it. Guess he wants the item. Oh, uses the coil defensively. But he needs more help with that Magi. Whoa! I didn't see that coming. Carrion Swarm, getting the greater healing, good experience. TP sacrificed for it, but all that skirmish established the expansion. Actually not too bad. For Shocker. So, double crypt. We have the graveyard already. Could be mass fiends, could be Gargs. 1 is going to tier 3. Even more fiends, knowing... Oh, sweet. Dark Ranger second. That's exactly what WFZ was playing against it. So, can he break this now? We have a Nerubian Tower. We have a bunch of ghouls. We have a hurt Dreadlord by the potion. I don't think one can fight this. Nope.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not right now. Shocker. Plan A failed, but plan B? Really not too bad. Is he just going mass ghouls now with double crypt? I like that one stealing experience here. But he's kind of getting trapped. Huh, and a Fiend for free. That's the 3rd one he loses. Swoop, gone it is. That's the strength of the Dreadlord, and this Dark Ranger didn't do anything right there. Couldn't snowball with Acolyte kills and skeletons. Couldn't kill the tower. Couldn't kill the economy. So far, it's only ghouls. Mass wants to overwhelm. One playing pretty standard here. Ziggurat in the main. Slaughterhouse, tier 3. Again, no TP. Again, no staff. And... whoa, nice block out. Okay, but now the snowball stuff. But Shocker gets another surround. Okay, I will not question the surround skills of the old school undead anymore. That was sweet. Of course, he can't fight for that much longer as the ghouls are constantly falling.
Player's forces are under attack.
5 fiends. Is it enough with these skeletons? Aiming hard for the echoes. I like this Dark Ranger pick because you get her anyway on level 3 or on tier 3. And keeping the opponent busy, making him spend resources as he does here, is weakening this expansion play by so much. But now, towers are up, and 2 towers are scary, since it's spirit towers. Pretty much a guaranteed defense. But yeah, the tier 3 for 1 will be done. We finally have tier 2 for Shocker. That took forever. 10 minutes in and he just arrived. Oh, coils the Fiend, but she's dead already. Damage upgrade is nice. Another surround. He can work against that now with Burrow. But he sees, oh damn, there's a dust. It's a little fake out into the ground. One is so sure that he can dodge this surround on the DK, but not with the Fiends anymore. Long range coil. This one should be dead though. With the slow. No.
A player's forces are under attack.
But there's still dust. And another kill. Level 4. It's getting quite dicey for 1. Lich is coming. Will of course get the orb. What's the follow up here? DK of course. More ghouls. Tier 3. Wants the frenzy. This is starting to be meta. Remo was right. Since we've seen it on stream with the Chinese. It transcends into Europe. Yeah, but chat is saying it as well. Mass ghouls without aura is so much weaker. Carrion Swarm is okay and all, but... I don't know. Maybe if he constantly harasses acolytes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Then Carrion Swarm is of course shoot better. So, can he break this? 2 statues, but not too many fiends. Problem is, when acolytes repair or start to repair, they're gonna be killed right here or attacked, and then can become a lot of skeletons. But okay, ghouls rise into the main. There's a spirit tower trying to force a TP, but guess what? One still doesn't have a TP. It's a base race pretty much. Shocker with the scroll of the beast, lol. Getting rid of all of one's ghouls right there. Oh, Carrion Swarm, that was good. Everything is so hurt. Shocker doing surprisingly well here. If he's not losing his expansion. No, he's forcing one back. His expo is safe. There's no acolyte, but he can't break the towers at all with this. And Shocker still has 38 supply. That's what you get when you're too greedy to rebuy a TP. And now the big tower is gone. That does the damage, or did the damage. He's just going for the base. One is coming in. He needs to keep at least some ghouls alive to have damage. Dark Ranger trying to take out the ghouls to stop the snowball again, but Sleep is rocking through. There was the last bit of mana. Shocker can of course TP out. That is one's only source of income, and he's gonna lose it. 74 gold. Oh no. He needs to sell items, but what? You can't rebuild this. Still not giving up. All in push for one at 39 supply. But a destroyer. There's nothing. Ah, okay. Gargs can attack now. And Frenzy's coming.
Forces are under attack.
One also has no lumber, by the way, so makes no sense to rebuild this army. Or this base. Damn, how well this is working for Shocker. Let's see how well the anti-air is working. The destroyer is really, really, really good, especially in combination with the Lich against ghouls. I like how he takes out the Tome of Relics to prevent statues and destroyers himself. Got it right. No web for one. Ah, there we go. Okay, I was really worried for him. Silence on the DK. Carrion Swarm seems to be a little better than I expected. But the destroyer is still up. Fiend falls. More ghouls as well. We could go into an air fight here. Nova right clicks. Inward potion transferred. Well done by one to save him here. And the Dreadlord is surprisingly low. That's another Nova coming with the big healing. Kiting is good. But even if Shocker loses everything, which he might be on the way to, can this army break an expansion? I don't think so. One is leveled up, but... Oh, Death Pact. He's fighting out again. This Death Pact is so important right now, but of course on cooldown. One at 33 supply. Shocker at 37. What a slugfest. 2 Gargs down as well. Oh boy, not having an orb hurts so much. Double crypt in the south. We have quad production. Just wants to mass ghoul him now. Lich is level 2. Can he eat skeletons now? And there is a bunch of skeletons. Shot in the back, I like that move. One, if you're doing that, you're officially crazy. 2 bases versus 0. Dark Ranger 3, the skeletons grow. And they can be eaten. Couldn't get an orb for such a long time. Still blocked. Of course, for one, there's nothing going on in the base. Really wants to take out this destroyer, but as long as there's fiends and good kiting,
player's
It feels like one can contest this, but I really like the 2 crypts in the south. One is not calculating that in for sure. Okay, first crypt down, 3 to go. But there's towers. How does he want to break the towers? He's just going mass guards. Like his Shocker's only win condition seems to be to kill that destroyer. Repair now, but as I said, that's an easy kill and an easy new skeleton. Alright though, but that's 2 crypts down. The statues are healing so much. And the destroyer is the big counter. But alright, we have a bunch of Gargs all of a sudden. Sleep, surround, the Gargs seem to be overwhelming. Or are they? Nova onto this DK, he can still eat his units, but they are absolutely limited. So much damage, oh boy. The destroyer is finally the target of the Gargs, and there's not enough fiends to whip them all down. DK, of course, nice. Sleep on the Lich, and he's surrounded as well. The kiting is so good, but the Lich dies, and the destroyer dies, and with that, in the first series, the goal of Oceanus is already crushed. They didn't want to lose a single map, but they will. 20 supply for the German. Patiently hiding in the base, building an army up from 4 crypts. One didn't see that coming. Pretty sure. Level 5 Dreadlord, so sweet. Even a heal scroll. Where does one see his victory? I don't see it. Of course, it's a good attitude to never give up, but it's pretty much all he has. DK and Dark Ranger, not even the Orb. But you know, Golden Undead rule, as long as you have heroes and the statues, don't tap out. But nope, there we go, for the sake of entertainment. Shocker strikes back. His Dreadlord Mass Ghoul game works. And I guess one didn't expect that. And as Shorty said, he's hard to predict right there. And that's exactly what happened here. One didn't scout because of the Fiend build. And the scout was late of this expansion, and then he got punished. Pride of Bulgaria, Mr. Shocker, with the first map win here. That's already better than the winner's result today. Like the clan winners. Lubber is going to kick ass. Okay, bold statement. Bold statement. 1,500 people here. Cool. Just 30 seconds to catch a break. I'm an old man. We of course give him that 30 seconds. I will take these 30 seconds as well. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I was, yeah, my bladder was about to pop, so I had to fix that. Chupacabra ate Neo. Oh man. And it starts! Here we go! Perfect timing, didn't miss anything. All good. And I was gone and I get a resub? What does it tell about my casting? Thank you, Mostar, for 33 months of subscriptions. So, game 3, decision. Shocker in the red for Bulgaria versus Juan for Oceanus in the... Oh, of course I don't know these color names because I'm male and there's blue, red and stuff, but it's kind of purplish. So, 1-1 right here. This time it's... Wait, what do we have? One with an early Alta, indicating Tet Fiends. Shocker, again with a late Alta. Again with the late Alta. Do we see a Dreadlord for the second time? Here it's a DK, but not the not the fast fiends, but the Tet Fiends with the fast hero into fiends, which should definitely help with scouting. And it is the Dreadlord again. Can you expand on Northern Isles? That was a question that Todd was asking Remo yesterday when we had a match here. Different matchup, but this creep spot is pretty hard. And especially when it's scouted. Like that can be torture. And Juan is right here. Has his eyes not in the right direction, but you know, you kind of have omni vision with your units. Side coming in. You can expand on every map if you want to. Well, yep, that is correct. But the question is, how hard and how punishable is it? I feel like this is already quite an accomplishment for Bulgaria to take out one on one map at least. Whoa, sleep on an Acolyte. Not sure if that's necessary. The information is revealed. The plan is clear. But one not committing. Ah, okay, he wanted the second set of skeletons. Even a ghoul. Okay, this is a hard punishment. Magi is slapped. Priest is almost down. But here comes the German with his force, going for the ziggurat right away. Shocker canceling it. Alright. Ghoul versus skeleton fight, going for the DK. But instant counter surround by Juan. Is it a full surround nonetheless? Oh boy. The Dreadlord is surrounded. Both are surrounded. They're standing in circle pits. TP out by Shocker. Can he get the DK? Yes, he can. Levels up as well. So the creep didn't really work. Oh, that would be so bad if this ogre goes to... Oh, okay, goes into nowhere. Pen of energy on the ground. Juan kills it in time. Oh my god, that would have been crazy. Imagine the Dreadlord comes in a little earlier, steals the Magi after all the work that Juan put in, and gets the pendant. Phew. But the DK is dead. Didn't get the experience. And now what? There's no fiend. He went into ghouls again to have a ghoul fight. Use the ritual dagger. I see the day. Once again, we have Carrion Swarm, by the way. this expo seems to work. One not attacking. Big invo potion, still level 1. And ghouls. Maybe with superior micro in the late game. But yeah, that is Shocker's way to win. Overwhelm with mass. Still, this will be late. Not going for Necropolis means you have to go for a lot of Acolytes, means you can't tech. Lightning Shield, not that great against Undead, I feel. One level 2 with the aura. How much damage can you do? There's no tower up. Okay, now it is. We are at tier 2 and we're getting the Lich. No Dark Ranger this time. It's a completely different game by one. Oh boy. That's quite some units, but he can't cancel this. Repair is ready. Sleep is ready as well. Double Frost Tower in a bit. Ooh, it's actually pretty close. But yeah, it's too much. Can't commit to this. And there's... Okay, there is a TP on this DK. No mana anymore. He's gonna lose 2 ghouls most likely. Even a Fiend. Juan, what are you doing? TPing out now. This is a scary position that Shocker is in. Against the big favorite. The upside, of course, is the tech. And his expo stands. It's actually working to get a fast undead expansion on Northern Isles after this crypt. Second crypt by Shocker again for the mass. So what now, Juan? Tier 2 expansion? Yeah, he's trying to counter this. Delays the tier 3. In general, Fiends, if well microed, can always overpower Gargs. If Shocker goes Gargs again, which there's a clear indicator in the second crypt that he does. So he builds a necropolis, saves some lumber. That's... Oh, we're gonna get a big fight then, it seems. 39 supply, no level 3. These 2 skeletons would almost be enough. Okay, how fast can he get level 3 and what can he do with it? Ghouls are coming to the rescue. Sleep on the Lich. There's no Nova at the moment. Big melee fight. Oh, that's Carrion Swarm was sweet. And that's level 3 in a bit. Fiend is low. There's no tower. This will take some time. Both Fiends are actually not in the super green range. Level 2 for the Lich though. He's going hard for the Haunted Goldmine. There is no TP on this Dreadlord. This is a risk. It's a big risk for Shocker. But okay, he gets the kill, but does he have to pay his life for it? It absolutely seems like it. He's opening up this one, Lightning Shield. Okay, but this Dreadlord is surrounded and will be killed. Giving full experience to the Lich. Level 3 for the DK. Okay, Juan. Are you in control again after this? Good thing is, Dreadlord will come back cheaper and faster. Being only on level 2. Skeleton won't do too much. Dreadlord coming back. Triple Rags Ghouls without aura. This is so weird. He's losing a couple of them. Down to 37. One is on the way to tier 3. Again, Destroyers, huh? Experience-wise, Juan is miles and miles ahead. Is this too one-dimensional by Shocker? I mean, the big strength of this ghoul play is tier 3. Oh, I was waiting for it. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
But this opens up the entire map for Juan. And do I have to tell you how important levels and items are? In Undead Mirror? I don't think so. Switching to Gargs now. We do have a couple of ghouls. No upgrades yet. Necropolis for the town portal, tower as well to fortify. So if Juan gets the Lich to level 3 and he's not that far away, we need some codes for these ghouls. Run by, huh? But it feels like it's really biting him in the ass to not go Aura. Feels like Juan has not a real idea where his opponent is. But what to siege now? I think he can hold these ziggurats until there are towers. Is he just going for the haunted? Is he just right-clicking the haunted? This time he has a TP. No, he's not doing that. No mana on this Dreadlord as well. What can he do? Can't sleep. Can't swarm. It's just brute force. One more kill is level 3. And then, dear God, will these Nova wreck this dude? Or these dudes?
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Shocker is starting to be a little more passive, waiting for the tier 3 for Frenzy. Is it then time for an open fight? Oh oh, oh oh. I can smell blood in the water. Level 3, okay, but hello Nova. This is level 2, we have one more and this is gonna be mass murder as the creeps are helping. Cooldown should be off soon and then it's a triple kill. Boom, 1, 2, Frostborn Hungers, 3. Definitely worth it. And the spot here as well, and the item, and it's Rune Bracers. Yikes, I guess. Frenzy coming, but how much impact will it have? There's not too many ghouls anymore. So, one needs a solution. Oh, Boneyard. One needs a solution against Gargs. There's already 6. How many fiends? 2. 3. Huh? Doable. Oh, actually, I totally forgot that it's Dreadlord, DK, and maybe Lich very, very late third. So these Rune Bracers, yeah, can definitely be sold. Did he know that this creep got changed? The dragon was a little easier while playing Arcs than this Magnetar Reaver. But alright, Helm of Valor, one scouting this. Juan's army seems so tiny. But it's the heroes. Oh, hello Lich! Can dive deep. Frenzy is done. High DPS, but boom! He's bombing this tower. That was nice. Dreadlord is exposed as well. Has a heal scroll. That's about it. Kind of needs the Nova at the Gargs. Both at 2 bases. Everything secured. When will we see the first Frostworm? Juan is breaking up. Keep goes for web only now. He has to dodge every fight until this is done. Anything of value in the marketplace? Not really. No aura yet. Where's the Dreadlord? Ah, there we go. Double heal scroll now. That will certainly help. He's still struggling with the levels. He's not level 4 at all. Hello, Nova. Is there follow-up damage? He's aiming for the surrounds again. A little bit more for the backline. It's so cool and easy with the Gargs to go for the statues. And if you take out the mana regen, that'd help a ton. But as long as the Lich has mana, it's really tough to do that. Now Web comes in, diminishing the damage. But the Destroyer almost immediately taken out. Oh, that Nova again, so important. But from the right-hand side, there's coming more Gargs. Wow, that web, super important. But the coil is not ready for the Dark Ranger, I believe. Destroyer falls. Okay, he saves the DR with it. The kiting goes on forever. Equal supply. Level up for the Dark Ranger. And now, yeah, how to retreat against Fiends with Web. He's just almost one-shotting them here. That's a lot of kills. 61 supply still for one. It was a good fight. Shocker with 55. But you know, his tactics is mass.
A player's forces
And of course
are under
then
attack.
everything is a lot squishier. Hello, Frostworm. Hello, Frostworm. This is gonna be nasty. This slow. This AoE. This damage. You can't coil against it. Oh, the Lich's Trap is dead. 2 more kills right there. Damn, Shocker. Felt like you had a timing there. Established the expansion. But this fight by Juan, kiting from the 12 o'clock position to almost his own base, was damn impressive. That was exactly how you have to play it. There was a Undead versus Night Elf recently from a European Undead. And he wasn't really kiting too much against mass air from Night Elves. And people were like, yeah, you can't expect a European to micro like 1-2-0 and happy. I was like, look at Juan. Juan can do it. And he did it great just in this fight. The Webs game winners right there. Indy the Alterinde, thank you for the sub. 21 months in a row. So one last stand for Shocker or what? Aiming for the worm, but they're getting trapped. They're all getting trapped. The critical mass of Fiends has arrived, and you cannot fight this. I mean, now it was good damage on the worm, but where's the web? Where's the web? There we go. Needs a coil soon. Lich is back. Here is the coil. But there was a lot of damage on that worm. Of course, in the meantime, damage ends on everything else. Double level up for the level 3 DK. That helps a ton. Carrion Swarm is just tickling at this level. And Juan constantly has the mana to keep the worm alive and kill everything else. Coil arrives too late. Level 3. And yeah. Look at the supply. GG. It's over. Juan wins game number 1 and gives Oceanus the lead with a 2-1. Alright. The Undead festivities continue. After a tiny little break right there. I'm not too sure what the next match is, but it could be the Neutron game if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, just stay tuned and we will see that in a bit. Oceanus versus Bulgaria continues. So, yeah, we have a little bit of a situation here for game 2. It was supposed to be Formal Unreal versus Neutron. The admins decided, or not the admins, the team managers had a discussion earlier that the map, Twisted, had to be played first because Formal Unreal has limited time, and they both agreed on that. Unfortunately, Neutron, well, there's a little bit of a miscommunication at Oceanus, so Neutron is not here when he's supposed to be here. And so, this is a no-show, and this is a def win, and this is a 2-0 for Formal Unreal, and that is 3 points for Bulgaria. So they have their goal already accomplished with the 4 points they wanted. And we get our next game that is Shocky versus Lex, which unfortunately means that the only matchup that wasn't Undead Mirror in the one-on-ones will not be played. So, yeah. What the hell? Okay, our tool just crashed. I have to restart it real quick. But okay, we get a game. The 2-2 will not be def win. Neutron still has time to show up. It was just about Twisted. So yeah, Ocean is struggling in this clan war. Juan dropping a map, losing 3 points in that series as well. All right. So here's our next match for Oceanus on the left-hand side. Is Shocky not yet? For whatever reason? I guess our tool is still loading. Yeah, technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Why the fuck? Did it just crash again? Always baffled how IT stuff works. But alright, we can show you the game already. It is Shocky in the blue. Can I switch now? Yeah, Shocky in the blue for Oceanus versus Lex for Bulgaria. Shocky here on Last Refuge. Oh, both on Last Refuge as well. And we have another new opening. And that is a Lich opening. Huh. For the first time today, no Dreadlord. No DK, but a Lich. And Shocky is playing early Fiends against it. Heavy Fiends against it. That means that the graveyard is already here, is creating corpses, and that can be used for the run of Necromancy. Lex sees this. Very aggressive Ziggurat. Could be used for creeping as well. For the lab creep. So Lex, I always found him to be a very talented player, especially back in the Jera Cup days. It's a couple of years ago, but he had some good runs into quarterfinals. I don't know how active he is really, and how his shape currently is, but apparently he has some tricks up his sleeve. 4 ghouls, not using that Ziggurat for creeping at the moment, but rushing right over. And at the moment, there's not even a DK. There's 1 Fiend, 2 ghouls, second Fiend coming. Of course, no scouting as well with that early Fiend build. Oh, this could be stressful for Shocky right here. Shocky, I guess, rather a 2-on-2 specialist for Oceanus. Always plays that with Neutron. But here we go. Lich Ghouls, old school for Lex. And he's rushing into the economy. Like, how many rods of Necromancy do we have left? 3. And he summons the skeletons. That delays the tech for Shocker already. The tech is already late due to the Fiend build. And both of them get hurt by the Nova. There's more. This could be a disaster for Shocky. Acolytes are falling in the north. This is more experience for the Bulgarian. He can just last at this, but he wants the Fiends. He becomes a little greedy right here. He could get both, or not a single one. There's no coils anymore to save these Fiends. More ghouls are streaming in. Uh-oh, first Fiend down. Second Fiend getting blocked as well. Lich is starting to lose HP. But the skeletons, man. Exactly as I called it here. Corpses from the graveyard. 2 Fiends lost. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, it's of course 2-4. Sorry about that. Whew, that is the roughest early game possible for Shocky. Really well done. So, there's still no tech though. Is he just expanding behind this?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, what's up here? Tower coming in for the rescue, for being a little more safe. Shocky basically has to rebuild his base and army from this very start. Let's compare the gold mines here. 10,000. It's actually not too much. 200 gold. But yeah, he's expanding with this. Rush into Expo. Is that timing working out?
Under attack.
He did get the 2 Fiends. It's close to level 2. And Shocky is so far away. So far away. And since he's going Fiends, the production will not be that fast. The units itself are not that fast. I guess this expo is just working. How fast can he go for the tier 3? Then, I guess, is the question. Continues with the ghouls. This creep spot does take way longer than it should. But gets him close to 3. Sentry Wars. Oh, how good is this? How good is this drop? Can position them everywhere to make sure that he sees an ambush coming. Good scouting by Lex as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
And that's level 3. Oh, that pressure. But again, the tech is extremely late. Lex, if I'm not mistaken, undefeated in the Bulgarian league. In Group A? Or 7-1, something like this. 7-1 or 8-0. So he doesn't have that much competition in Bulgaria. I guess he's the strongest player next to Lover, that's for sure. Okay, Nova onto the Fiends again, being slowed, but we do have the Aura and Replenishment Potion. Man, this inventory for the upcoming Lich is gonna be sicko. Second coil used. Nova on this DK, trying to force a TP out, using the sacrifice to get more mana to spam another Nova. Waking up the creeps. Oh, that can be real bad for the Fiends. Nova again, right clicks, TP out. And now the Fiends. How many will get ensnared? At the moment, 1. But okay, that seems to be it. Whew, that could have gotten worse for Shocky. Lich and Boots, man. Do have the graveyard up. So much static defense. Tech has finally started. Shocky is rushing tier 3. But the TP is gone. And you always have to be afraid of Nova surrounds against this.
Player's forces are under attack.
+2 damage. More mana. These intelligence drops are really good. But we have a big mana for this DK. He needs to save a lot, yeah. So, Slaughterhouse, Lich. Normal stuff by Shocky. Second crypt. Triple crypt, man. These Bulgarians stuck in the past or what? With mass ghouls, mass gargs. Okay. Lich is out, passes the inventory immediately. And this Lich is already sick. Like this damage plus orb in a bit. One of the wind exceptional in Undead Mirror, especially when your opponent is not going destroyers and you have no dispel. He's one entire attack behind. Can Shocky find a time to fight with orb and maybe destroys before the supermass is there? Oh, Zeppelin play.
A player's forces are under attack.
Waiting for the gold, maybe. Right, Lich level 4. Massive damage from him now as well. But there's not much experience on the map left for the DK, so getting him to level 3 is a problem. But he's just running into this Bulgarian wall of Spirit Towers and Nerubian Towers, and he is... What can he do? There's no stats yet. Skeletons, okay, but there's no upgrades here.
Player's forces are under attack.
If he kills this graveyard, there's no guards. And then there's no solution to the destroyers, but alright. Lex is diving into the base again, killing 2 of the ghouls, most likely. So he has to abandon this. Yep, that's the kill. DK out, still a bunch of ghouls, Gargs are coming, and that's the anti-air solution. Oh, Katka's pipe. Oh yeah, baby. The dream in under. This is the absolute dream in Underground. There's nothing better. Nothing. Plus 14. Yeah. Dark Ranger out as well. Double hero for Lex only, as he is only on tier 2. How many cogs do they have already? Oh, so many ghouls. Where to attack, really? How does a pipe give you mana regen? Oh boy, you're missing out on some stuff, I guess. You can become very creative and spiritual by smoking the right stuff. He's trying to push this again. One of the Nerubians is down. And he's killing acolytes as well with a lot of mana, but his base is under attack. Not with the ghouls though. This is just 2 heroes. What is he trying to accomplish? Okay, ghouls are helping in this defense. Trying to force a TP. Is there a TP? There's no TP. Shocky. No TP at all. He has to break this now. TP was coming from Lex, who is not really close to level 5. Expansion by Shocky on the high ground, and he's slowly but steady chewing through these towers. This Nova. It's not too dangerous, but the follow-up right clicks are. We have an abomination actually. 48 supply by Lex. Okay, big engagement. How's the mana? 1 Nova only, and the graveyard is gone. Blocks the tech tree.
A player's forces are under attack.
For Gargs. Oh, Duro, thank you so much for the dono. 5 euros. This shall help you in case of a destroyer mirror or green bubbles everywhere. Thanks for the support, man. So far, the mirrors have been quite cool, actually. But I guess I cursed it now. So, where's Web, by the way? Did we see it? Oh, no, on the DK! No TP, but the heal potion transfers used. Level 3, big Nova, ink, boom! That's such a slaughter now. Shocky, what a comeback from the German. Trying to pull the Boneyard out. But isn't that just gonna be webbed? We haven't seen Web yet, right?
A player's force
that lich. Plus 20! Oh yeah! But the Expo is still up! And he's still mining from 2 bases. This is not like Shocky has this game in the palm of his hands or something. Lich level 5, super dangerous. Here we have Web. Takes him out so easily. Not even Death Pact, but Aura 2 in these engagements. This is helping the Fiends so much. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh, not too sure. This mana situation, yeah, chat is saying it. This is so ridiculous. And Expo is safe. Like, it's not up, but it's safe. You can Garg harass. Alright, more Gargs now. He's getting Frenzy now? At the same time as the first worm? Why is that Frenzy so late? He had so many ghouls. It should be your #1 priority. Is it blocked when you don't have a graveyard? Do you need graveyard for Frenzy? No one knows. Duro doesn't know. Side doesn't know. Cool. I was worrying a little like, I should know this. I mean, I should know these tech trees, but if a WCG participant and the Western main admin for this game don't know it either, I feel no shame. Thanks for having my back, boys. Okay, that would explain a lot. Level 5 DK. Harass starts. Okay, TP, and then if... Can he reach? Where's the TP? Ah, okay, yeah. Skeletons won't do anything at this point anymore. Should be on Liquipedia, right? Can someone confirm this? 75 supply for Lex, by the way. He's getting back strong.
Are under attack.
Like, that would be 2 worms and a close to 5 lich. The damage is insane. But I mean, Web can just deal with the worms and then kite a little, right? He needs insane kiting. We have Frenzy ready.
A player's forces are
What's the aura level? Is it level 4 already? Or is it 2? Oh, God, yeah. Okay, level 1. Not even level 2 coil. Any transition here? No. Destroyers. Invo potions. Protection scrolls even. Pretty cool game, guys. So there we go. Nova to open things up. He needs 1 kill for the level 5. And that should be doable. Web is coming in. But that's the Fiend. And that's the level 5. And that's a bunch of mana. 2 Fiends down. These ghouls are chewing through his heal score and protection score. So nice to have it. And now the 2 worms are here. Look at the Abomination melting. Look at everything melting. Oh my god. Shocky is just plummeting into 1-digit supply in a second. Okay, he can't kill the Destroyer. Oh, with the Gargs, of course he can. But yeah, chasing against or running away from worms, nah, not happening.
A player's forces are under attack.
These 2 worms additions, super sick. Second expo. Lex did lose some stuff as well, but mostly ghouls. Ouch, that Nova again. Gets the counter Nova right away. Coil arrives in time. It's level 3. Does he have an invul? Not on the Lich. He's just right-clicking that Lich. These worms, then, they throw out mini Novas, and the Destroyer is gone in seconds. Ripped to pieces by the remaining Gargs. And there's still ghouls with the normal damage. He couldn't take them out. Second Destroyer falls. That's 10 supply in less than a minute. The Dark Ranger explodes to pieces. And again, so much healing. This Lich gets the last coil, but for how long? 2 more kills. Shocky down to 43. All of a sudden, we had a level 2 Lich when I just checked it here. Now it's level 4 DK, I'm sorry. Level 2 DK into level 4 in merely 30 seconds or so. At least it feels like it. DK 2 boots of Kel'Thuzad. Go stack that attack speed, bitch. Oh, that Nova was sweet though. Shocky doesn't want to give this up. But yeah, double expo. 1,200 in, we get the 3rd worm. These boys are so insane. And now break it. Break it till you make it. There's no way in hell Shocky can fight. What? TP out? I mean, you can kite, I guess. I don't know what the mana looks like. Not too good on the Lich. On the DK it was okay. I think could have destroyed him there. But he just invested into an expansion. He wants it to pay off, I guess. This is pretty safe so far. There's no upgrades coming, right? How much value would this attack upgrade have? Never fight with less than 4 worms, says Kevin. The TBC rule of thumb was. That game with the 7 worms, man, I will never forget. So we're getting Banshees, Anti-Magic Shell, Curse, since there's no Dispel. Okay. Might work. Does Anti-Magic Shell work against worm attacks? Yes. Magic and spell damage gets blocked. But not for long. Not for long. Couple of attacks and then it's gone. Balls. Lexus getting ballsy. He only has 2 acolytes here to keep on mining. Bottom right expansion. This is... I mean, he can't really overcommit because there's no way Shocky can attack Expo 1 and Expo 2 at the same time. Thank you for your dreams for the sub. But yeah, main gold mines expired. This will take a little, but you know, it's like 10 gold. This will expire as well. Just want to show it on stream. Come on. There we go. It's gone. So he sees this and he's like, come on, really? Really? You little Bulgarian piece of shit, really? The anti-magic shell helps a ton, don't get me wrong, but against 3 worms. And now he's getting upgrades. Here we go. 2-1 coming. Look at the damage of the worms. Sometimes I would love to have an undead bottom. Just to get more damage out of these worms. 4th one. 90 supply. He's not willing to attack anywhere. Is he attacking into the base?
The town is under siege.
No. Right. Okay, love that play. Has to do it. This will take forever though. Gold mine is not blocked. You could just expand. I mean, it will be seen, but alright. This is what I expected.
A player's forces are
He's
under
taking out the economy of Shaka, but this might be a killed Expo. Is he willing to commit to this fight? Is there a TP even? Yes, there is. Okay, Shocky is the one to TP without killing the base, I think. Let's see. He didn't even kill an Acolyte. 96 undead supply. Okay, how much will these anti-magic shells do against all these worms? I mean, the Gargs, you can pretty much ignore the Gargs, I guess. It's the worms with all the damage in the world. 67 supply for Shocky. The anti-magic shells are kind of disappearing. He's bringing them in again, but he is Nova and Nova and Nova everywhere. 100 supply. He's completely maxed out on 100 supply. Now gets the level 3 coil to save his worms. He's just not losing stuff. He's just not losing stuff. Oh, this worm could save him with a coil. Nope.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dropping 15 supply. Was it 2 worms dead? No, right? This curse actually is pretty good. I like that. So the ghouls take out this one, and that means he can max at 90. Not to 100 anymore. Oh, he has it. Sorry. I thought he didn't have enough, but of course he has. It's actually not too many misses, right? For all that curse. Wow, that Dark Ranger has an arm. But how fast she just melts. Gargs are taking care of the backline. Dark Ranger is back, but the Nova arrives. Invo potion for now. Shocky keeps on dropping and dropping and dropping. There's no call for the Dark Ranger. Lex at the moment not realizing it. Could have been a kill right there, I feel, but this is just delayed. Double kill for Lex. And Bulgaria is getting yet another point. 2 and 5. God damn it. This early harass by Lex enabled him to play that game like he wanted to, with a super mega late game. Holy shit. This fight with the 4 worms, you can't do anything against that damage. Like, Curse was a good idea, it was kind of cost efficient in combination with the anti-magic shit as well, but the game was already gone there. So, yeah, we had a clear favorite. We had a team captain here coming into the pre-match interview telling us he wants a 15-0. And all of a sudden, it's 2-5 from his position. Clan Wars. Clan Wars. That's all I can say. Thank you, Asmazo, for the Prime sub. This is first to 8 to win the Clan War. If Lex wins this now, it is 2-7. And then it's one map. You can always win a map in 2 and 2, I feel. How do you decide what to cast? Do people have to pay for your services, or do you just ask for an invite? If it's not on our channel, people pay for us, but that's rare. Usually we just ask the organizer of the tournaments we like if we can do it. And of course, if it's the European scene, then we oftentimes organize it or co-organize it. Or if we have a special place in our hearts for a league like W3IL, we do that. Alright, game 5 is coming up. It is Northern Isles next. Rule of thumb for tournaments is always like what kind of players are in, how good they are, and what kind of a name they have. If there's a tournament with Moon and TH, you can bet your ass that we're covering it. Then prize money, of course, is a big issue as well. And for the European scene, it oftentimes is like, how much does this support the European scene? Like this one here. It's rarely about money. Like, I'm streaming for 6 hours, 15 euro donations, couple of subs. That's not worth a Sunday evening, money-wise, just pure money-wise. But that's never been our fuel for this channel, primarily. So, Lex is here, Shocker as well. I hope they pick different colors. Yes, they do. 1-0 for Lex. Nice climate here between the players, I feel, and the admins as well. Fair sportsmanship. So, there we go. Lex versus Shocky game 2. match points for the Bulgarian. What the fuck? It's broken again. Something is breaking our overlay if I want to go for the player introductions, which is annoying. So yeah, at the moment the hero overlay is crooked, but it will update in a bit. We have Shocker again with the Fiend opening. There we go. And Lex in the yellow, in the upper right, with the lead. Again. It could be Tet Fiend opening, but could also be Lich. Again. So, will this just repeat? Will he again go with that Lich into the base, wreak havoc, and leave and build like 100 supply? That would be pretty crazy. I mean, Northern Isles is kind of reminiscent to Last Refuge in terms of creep camps and stuff, and expansion opportunities, and to a degree expansion positions. Lich opening again. That's cool. I like that. We've seen so many different openings. Oh wait. So many different openings. That's better, right? For you people with OCD out there. Shocker on the left. Lex on the right. Yeah, we have seen Dreadlords, we've seen Liches, we've seen Fast Fiends, we've seen Tet Fiends. This is the best we can hope for with a lineup like this. And how weird, man. This heavy harass into Expo. He's just expanding or what? Okay. We've seen a Dreadlord here with an Expo that worked out. Can Lich do that as well? Lich gets the last hit. The Fiend, man, very early here in for the harass. But doesn't matter. Lich is getting full experience. This is level 2. And then bunch of mana. What is Sharky doing? Skeletons, another Fiend, and the ghouls. Ooh, heavy commitment. Okay, and that's why he's cancelling it. Sees the army. Damage was done, but he got the level 2, and what can Sharky do? Like, he has 0 experience. He has no Nova to nuke things. He has Frostmourne. And that's his damage. Leveling is gonna be tough. Loses a bunch of HP. Still having the ghoul with him here. That's a very late tech. 3 ghouls at home. Okay. Good. Heavy commitment into the early. Lex is teching already. That expansion idea is cancelled. Here, of course, you can steal stuff. Nova was in time. Level 2.5 Lich already. Oh, that Nova could hit a lot. Losing ghouls, though. 1 Fiend shot is a kill. Oh, sweet surround by Sharky. But he can't. No, can he fight out? No, TP instantly. Does he have the damage to kill this Ogre Magi right away? I think so. The TP takes too long. He's just stealing the big consumable. And knowing our Warcraft, this is a potion of greater mana, and of course it is. What a steal. Steal of the century. So many coils now. Oh boy. The Lich is... how is this close? Hitboxes in Warcraft, man. So weird sometimes. Trying to fight out, but there's another Nova's gotta be careful to not get killed. Nope. TP before. What an exchange early. TP for TP. Shocky made levels here. And again we see a dagger. For the second time today.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close to level 3 though. The DK is level 2.3, that's kind of fine. Whoa. Tier 3 has started while Tier 2 is not even finished and we have no expansion nowhere. This Lich bought again so much time. And he's getting level 3 here. Will he be jacked though? 4 fiends? No, haha, like ships in the night. Heal wards would have been great for this creeping. Slaughterhouse coming. DK second is out as well. Okay, Shocky is getting his level 3 as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, didn't have the mana for the steal, but the last hit was good. Supply-wise. Experience-wise, they're all equal now. Lich coming, then they have the same heroes, and we have double Slaughterhouse. Most of you guys will know what that could mean. But let's not jinx it. I guess with 3 undead mirrors, there must be a destroyer mirror at some point.
Players' forces are under attack.
Thank you, Floss 2 times daily, 24 month. Hey, 2-year anniversary. Building overlay is sick. Y'all on the forefront of Warcraft 3, baby. Yeah, will be even better in the future. It's a solid foundation, but I really want upgrades there. That's the most important thing, I guess. Lex taking out more keep spots here. It's a lot of creeping PvE. But yeah, I felt this was a necessary step to display building production. Especially when you don't have dedicated observers or there's a fight and you really don't want to check the base, but you kind of have to because there's a timing that is so important. So to have it on the overlay is, yeah, it's really good. Oh, Nova engagement. Where's the coil? Didn't use it. He had the mana. That could have been a fiend save for sure. Saves it for later. Rest of the army is coming from the north with a statue and 1 fiend. Okay, so he's transitioning.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chat, are you really arguing if the dagger is good or not? Are you kidding me? Dagger is the most ridiculous piece of shit item that was ever introduced. You can just throw your money out the window instead of buying a dagger. And whoever thinks differently has never used it. Fact. Nice tanky parry up. Tanky DK. High damage Lich here on Shocky's side. For the first time, we have a pretty mirrory build right there. But oh my god, this nuke on the Lich. But there's a coil ready, but not for the Fiend. Second one down, and these ghouls, man, they are tearing apart these Fiends. I was a little worried for Lex if he can catch up in Fiend numbers, but of course, if he kills them left, right, and center, then for sure, in this Dark Ranger, coil last second. But again, this exposes a lot of the rest of the army. Lex is microing a little better here, as it seems. Instead, you almost falling. Pretty much only the heroes. Do we have a coil remaining? Yep, we do. Lich is escaping from the fight. Okay. And Shocky is back in this fight. And back in this game. And actually having the lead right now. Abominations are coming. This started so well. This started really well, but then got out of hand. So we have statues here and 2 ghouls. That's it. That's his army. Temple of the Damned is later than Shocky's. 2 Fiends against 1. Do we have upgrades? Nope. But Red Spot can be gigantic. Thank you, Mahoney, 19888 for the 5-month resub. Yes, of course, yeah. A dream to creep with heal wards. Is he sneaky again and expanding here? Medallion. Okay. He's scouting in the upper left for another expansion. He has he doesn't have the resources. Okay. But Shocky? Did he queue it? Yep. Otherwise he would be lacking lumber, but they're expanding right next to each other.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun back and forth. TP on the DK, but no Necropolis yet. This one's easily cancelled, but he gets the red spot. Hood of Cunning, good damage on the Lich, who was pretty pimped already. And of course a lot of experience, but still no level 3 for the Lich. Here also, no level 3 on the DK. Damage or healing, what's more important? Banshee Adept training coming. Banshee Adept training coming. They are pretty much head to head. Shocky is scouting for this expansion. He has a feeling. He's not feeling this. Alright, we will have proof. If what's better. Coil arrived, but there's plenty of them. He still holds on to the Greater Mana. Maybe even waiting for level 5. Ooh. Fiend dead. Coils the Abomination. Exposes the rest. There's still a coil for the Fiend right there. Oh, Scroll of the Beast. Oh, that's big for Shocky. Oh boy, how this Bulgarian army is exploding. 38 supply only. And I guess we got the answer. Shocky kicks his ass in 2 fights in a row. And another kill. Oh boy. Yeah, he's getting smacked. He fought right before Banshees were there, right? Oh no, that was a curse apparently. But his expo is up. This one's coming as well.
A player's forces are under attack. Under siege.
Yo, dude, you with your... Oh, boy, are you triggering me. I'm not much pro-nationalism shit, right? But if the team is called Team Bulgaria, then I'm allowed to say the Bulgarian is losing the fight, you stupid moron. Alright, let's see how this fight goes now. Not too good for Lex.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, and that's pretty much his last hope here to hold on to this expansion. And I don't see too many chances, man. Nuke, not really possible due to anti-magic shell. 60 supply against 47. A lot of healing. Still the greater mana. Like, the greater mana that he stole at the beginning of the game is still not used. And still he won every single fight there was. So he throws him back. He does some damage on this expo. Then he fights, throws them back, and in the meantime, he's fighting from 2 bases as well. Lex seems a little desperate. The entire game he couldn't get his level 3 on the DK. Like, the second most important thing to have, level 2 coil, with his build. Didn't get it. Now he supply stack it as well. This must be an easy win. Lex just has to realize it. Can we close this out? It would be kind of nice. 3,000 gold. Oh, I got a feeling this can take a while. Or not. Next fight, instant web, but I feel like he doesn't have the follow-up damage as the coils are here on level 3. He's focusing everything on this destroyers. The DK is in trouble for Lex. There's no TP, 2 parry-ups. Yep, okay. Oh, invo potion. Nicely done. 2 destroyers actually fall. 10 supply. If they turn this around, moves, that would be pretty crazy. He finally got level 3 after 18 minutes. But I feel like the mass is still overwhelming. Saves the Dark Ranger. Is Lex coming back into this? No, he's about to lose 2 units. Nova hits hard as well. Dark Ranger for Shocky exposed again, but the coils are constantly there where they have to be. Here's 2 more and the greater mana. GG, equalizer, Oceanus, 3-5. So we get 1 more of this, and I like these Lich openings. They're pretty fun. Thank you, I Play You Win, for the 8-month resub. Okay. Twisted is the last one. There's a lot of creep. Well, there's a lot of stuff to creep on Twisted. Thank you, A1 Chief, for the Prime sub. And game up. Oh, Subtrain apparently. Thank you, Anal28, for the 4 month. What did you have for lunch, Neo? Whole day of streaming. When did you eat? I didn't. I had a banana and breakfast. That's about it. Don't know why, but I'm sad that in 10 years, while Neo will still cast Warcraft 3, but he will be bald by then. But Kaldor is doing that for 15 years already, and he seems great. So, seems to be no shame in that. So, let's go. Game 3. 3-5. Bulgaria still leading, but this could bring them in closer. Shocky in the blue. In the bottom left of Twisted, upper left is Lex for Bulgaria. Thank you, Sajay, for the 20-month resub. Damn. Okay. So Lex, again with an early Alta. Could be Tet Fiends this time, though. And pretty much the same here, if we compare this. Yeah. Looks normal. Bulgaria love Grubby, thank you for the €1 donation. Hey man, why hate Bulgaria? Yeah, I totally hate Bulgaria, man. Wasn't that obvious throughout the cast? Especially Shorty. I hate Shorty a lot. So DK it is. For the first time in this series, we have a normal opening.
A town is under siege.
Who doesn't hate Shorty? Good times. So yeah, it's a Tet Fiend build on both sides. And what do you do with the DK that early?
A player's forces are
Feels like it's
attack.
getting super hot in my room. Hope my PC won't crash. I feel like it's gonna be a tame early. You can of course go for a couple of skeletons and creep this one, but also kind of risky. Or you go for the little green ones. But that doesn't contribute too much to your progress.
A player's forces are
But yeah,
under attack.
that's what's happening. Standard opening. On both sides. Can an Acolyte steal something? That would be so nasty. No. Poor Shocky is punishing him hard. But this is a lot of time that Lex is buying. Just with the presence of this Acolyte. Forces the DK back. Skeleton's expired. He didn't even start this one. Well, he's done already. And that's level 2 for him. Plus an item. Oh, is it level 2 actually? With skeletons? It's not that easy. Could still be punished. Skeleton's still chasing.
A player's
But the
forces
Acolyte
are
is
under
putting in
attack.
some work. Was practicing. Was running a lot. And he say, oh! Is the skeleton cheating? No! Dun, dun, dun. I thought for a second he would cheat and help the creeps for help, and call the creeps for help. He did it himself. It's always better to do things yourself. More satisfying. But yeah, unfortunate for this little Acolyte. He was so brave.
Forces are under attack.
But yeah, what an advantage for Lex. Like level-wise, position-wise. Started this one already. How's the tech? 40%? Oh, okay. There he's behind. And he gets rewarded for that. Penalty of energy. Just the circlet here, but finally the level 2, so he can move faster on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, we're gonna get some Fiend Mirror, but we'll see when the fights are happening, because there's so many great camps. You can get to 5-5 here easily. And Bulgaria's star player, by the way, is still playing later against Side. I really hope we play the 2-on-2 first, though. Because I'm not gonna lie, I love Warcraft and all. But 3 undead mirrors in a row, that's tough. Oh, it's 6 by now, right? 6 now. And it could be 9. Oh, Rune Braces is big. Rune Brace is exactly one of those items that you're hoping for throughout the entire game. Maybe a little later in the game. But yeah, this helps so much.
A player's forces are under attack.
What do we have? It's pretty much impossible on Twisted to get only bad items. So much mana items, so much damage items. Some in combination. Lich is coming, of course. How is Spell Shield and Nova again? Does it block? Because it is single target, but it's also AoE. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't block the AoE damage, I'm pretty sure. Kalpalas again, attack speed, but more likely for the Dark Ranger. Blocks? Thanks. I thought so. It just doesn't block AoE. But if you target it, then it blocks. So yeah, typical Undead Mirror, just gearing up and creeping. Juan wants to see the world burn. Confirmed in chat. I thought he likes me. But no, apparently not. So, oh man, everything is hurt for Lex. But it's his base, it's his support. This is Rubian Tower, he shouldn't lose, man. Then he's supply stuck, and it's not a good time to get supply stuck. Alright, he engages in the right moment. Takes some HP off of the Lich. But the coils, of course, they are Nova a little too late. The level 2 coil is definitely stronger than the level 1 Nova, as it should be. But that forced some mining time. He is forgetting about that Acolyte. Okay, there we go. 8,000 here. Actually 200 gold difference, just from this tiny bit. Surprising to me. So with the starting position, by the way, Shocky always easier access to the shop to get invols. Can be really good later on. But man, Shocky is pretty aggressive in his attempts with only level 2. Interesting. Oh, he drops the Rod of Necromancy, so he's able to create another one if he wants to. Oh, Zapper even! Shop down, Ziggurat down, Floodgates open. But we got the Flute of Accuracy here. Creeps are still angry with him, but is Shocky doing enough damage to kill Lex? It's not that bad as the tech is already done, but of course you don't want to lose that mining time. First one down, second one down, only 3 remaining. He was already down in in mining. And no counterattack. It's just the defense. Both at 37. Coil in time, as always. Dark Ranger is here, though. Could silence the DK. But it's not in range for that. Good attack by Shocky again. So he can dispel the silence now. And he's kind of taking this fight. There's no TP on the DK, so he's definitely gotta be careful. Oh my, the skeletons. They took out every acolyte. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Back to the Stone Age. Thank you, Japar, for the sub. And it's the last hit gets the next acolyte. Oh, boy, that's nasty. Coil in time. Now the silence is there. All cards in the hands of Shocky, that's for sure. This DK. What's this DK doing? Next Nova ends up on the Fiends. Couldn't he just kill him? There was no TP, no healing. But the Dark Ranger is in all sorts of trouble. Oh, long range coil was sweet. Silence on the DK here. No second Nova coming with the Dark Ranger. Whoa. Coil comes in. Silence wears off. Dark Ranger still in trouble. It explodes. No silence, no more. And Lex, yeah. It looked good for him until game 1.5. But then it feels like Shocky found the right gear. He had the better fights, he had the better ideas. I really didn't think that these aggressive pushes into Lex base were the key to success, but they absolutely were. Thank you, Darkwing Duck, for the 28-month resub. Liquid. Poor guy. And TLT 4 for 5 months as well. Yay! He says. So here we go to the red spots. This is a lot of experience and a big item. On the other side, it's nothing really to gain here as the item was already gone. So, give me that spell shield. Level 2, level 4, level 3. What do we have? Catalyst Jam. Okay. So what can save him now? Pendant, like Mana Pendant, of course. Is always great. Staff of Silence. We have the double silence. That's pretty damn sick. You only have a limited amount of dispel. He has 2 destroyers. Okay. Gotta hit these dispels pretty much perfectly. I remember a game, I think it was Ente, who got this item, the Staff of Silence. And it was the perfect item for that game, but he found it so rarely that he wasn't used to it, and then never used it in the fight. But yeah, Staff of Silence is huge. Can turn fights around. Or games. Ooh, Tomb of Rex. Only rebuilt now. That means he couldn't go for statues or destroyers the entire time.
A player's forces
Fiends here, 56 supply. He's breaking already, plus expanding. We've seen a lot of expansions today. Again, how many boots of Kel'Thalas again, right? So Lex has the flute, an insane lich, and the staff, and a pendant. Like, as I said, it's pretty impossible to have a weak inventory on Twisted. But I feel it's getting out of hand.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow, is this the first time I see someone go to the island successfully in this patch? Might be. A lot of energy here as well. Ooh, Entis in chat. I hope it was him. Oh, it was him. From the emoji reaction, it was definitely him. It's a couple of years ago. Enter got a lot better since then. Don't hate on him. Talisman of the Wild. Okay, that's crap. Wait a sec. What? This is the old twisted. Aha. Yeah. There was a dragon, right? I was blanking because I was laughing at Ente. But there was a dragon. That's supposed to be changed. Lex doesn't say anything about it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Huh, it kind of changes a lot, to be honest. Second pendant of energy, by the way. So much mana. Who was hosting? I think the Oceanus dude. Drunken. So, okay. I mean, if Lex exploiting that, I mean, why not? It's so hard to creep the edges if it's not the dragons. He would reveal the yes, of course. 66 supply for Shocker, 50 for Lex still. Expo is running.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's not much left to creep on the map actually, except the islands. I guess at some point Shocker will see it himself. No level 5 hero yet. We have anti-magic shell already. These inventories are absolutely insane. Okay, he's trying to repair. Not that easy against the Lich. Lex again has to decide. Defend or counterattack. Looks like a defense. Again losing so many acolytes.
A player's forces are under attack.
But there's anti-magic shell on Lex's side. On the other side there's not. An abomination, but that thing could melt in a bit. Coil on the fiend immediately, but that is only delaying the inevitable. A destroyer falls rather quickly. Where are the silences, by the way? Didn't use his staff yet, did he? Not too sure. Dark Ranger levels up to 3. Oh, he did. Sorry. So yeah, so he's used to that staff. Nova on the lid. There's no coil! Was he silenced? I think so. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But Shocky, good comeback into this series, man. It didn't look too good on game 1. It didn't look too good for the majority of game 2. But he never gave up. And he constantly fought back and defended this aggression. And yeah, getting the 2 points for Oceanus, closing this in 4-5. It is now. Still the underdog leading due to the diff win against Neutron, who didn't show up in time. And yeah. Next game is apparently Lubber versus Side. An undead mirror. I need a break. See you in a bit. Game 4 of Oceanus versus Bulgaria. Oceanus is still down. Is this working now? Oh, come on, fuck it. I don't want to break this stuff again. I forgot to update the overlay. So, it is a pretty interesting match, actually. And I don't want to hype this up without reason. It is Side versus Lubber. And Lubber is by far the strongest player in the Bulgarian lineup. He could take this. Side, of course, we all know him. We all love him. He went to WCG. He was just transferred from Team France to OCG to replace Ente, who then in the end stayed eventually. But alright, we have Side with a Lich opening in the bottom right. Thank you, Elagatua, for the 34-month resub, by the way. Yeah, we have a Lich opening from the WCG participant who almost killed TH, or took a map off of TH. On the other side, for Lubber, we have a DK opening. And Lubber, as I said earlier, is playing a couple of Chinese cups, man. And he's doing fairly well with that. So I expect a lot, like, just from pure class, this should be the best undead mirror here. Ooh, side. Triggering the lightning shield, but his opponent is coming in with an harassing DK. This could be a steal. He gets the big one. Okay, Potion of Greater Healing. That was important, but could be easy pickups on these ghouls. You can raise the skeletons. The potion is stood up for grabs. And there's the first coil. That's the first steal. No level 2 right away. And Side's units are pretty hurty, but there's no follow-up. Imagine the Lich right there. Coil, pump fake. Coil, pump fake. Oh, nice how they play around with the Lich now with both items. This creep. One hit above 100. Nova or Coil? What's gonna get this one? 48 for Lover. Oh, nicely played by Side. Really well done. Playing around this last hit Coil. And almost getting the skeleton. No. I'm both denying the skeletons here. It's about every single piece of experience. So that's a nice start into this game. Side already teching. So is Lover. A little faster with this build. But yeah, that's level 2. And that was so important to get that level 2. Otherwise he can't eat the skeletons. He doesn't have the mana for the Nova all the time. And so yeah, this last hit Coil could have done wonders for Lover. But now, he's stuck at 48. He can get pressured by this Lich. I see his range attack and there's melee attack. Oh, a little stutter stepping here. But I guess it's still fine. Ghoul's Lich, of course, against DK Fiends. Does he see that? It's nighttime. It's not that normal. Okay, he sees it now, but he doesn't want to turn around. Ghouls are already on the way into the base. That should force a TP, or at least a reaction, or a counter push, or whatever. There's, of course, still skeletons, and yeah, we do have a race, but there's no corpse here, except if he gets this Acolyte. It's actually pretty big.
Town is under siege.
Fiend is trying to slay some more corpses. Side is losing this Acolyte before waking up the creeps. That's a free corpse for him. And there's skeletons already, and there's a Fiend shooting. In the meantime, Side continuing to creep up. Ring of Protection, okay, counter to the Orb of Corruption. +3 is good as well. Okay, tier 2 is done, and so it's not that bad if he loses Acolytes now. Can constantly reproduce them, but level-wise, Side is close to 3, but he can't really TP. He could go for the potion immediately, but that's not really when you want to use a potion. Side is a little under pressure. I mean, 2 and 2s, depends on how much you play with your ally. Can always go both ways, and yeah, Lover is a strong contestant here. Could be that Bulgaria goes into the last series with a lead, which is pretty crazy. So the tech is delayed. He's losing almost another Acolyte. He's losing the other Acolyte.
The town is under siege.
And that's a lot of mining time that Side is losing. And of course the 150 gold for these 2 Acolytes. 9,200 here. See? 200 gold already, plus the 2 Acolytes, like 350 gold with the TP. Claws of Attack up for grabs, but goes to the DK, who's still not level 2, really struggling hard. And additions of melee, nice block by Side, getting out with a Nova. Sweet Coil last second, but he eats another one. That's another Nova right here, and Lover is losing that Fiend without trading at all. His Lich can creep up now, but really, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem with the DK level. Expansion by Lover. He's like, oh, thanks, buddy, for cleaning this up for me. Yeah, but stealing the natural is a pretty big deal, actually. Nice play by Side. Who doesn't have a staff? Has the bigger Nova, though. Level 3.5. Slaughterhouse here, DK coming, tech on the way. It's another one. There's no tech. He's playing tier 2 expansion, of course. Oh, Nova. Right clicks, no consumable. Lover's gotta be careful, there's another Nova. He can come out of nowhere. He can trade so well with the potion. Thank you, Sinobay, for the Prime sub. But if Lover gets this expo up... Oh, Invis.
A player's forces
Sweet
are under
play
attack.
by side. Lover doesn't see him coming. Is he waiting for him to tank a little? No! Level up saves him! Oh my god! The extra stats you get from this level up is enough to survive. Lover, you lucky bastard. That was such a sweet play by side. And just this creep kill prevents the hero kill. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, so DK out, gripping his own natural now. Lich goes home without a kill. Further vitality, nice against the nuke, but not too much. It's fascinating to me how 1,300 people are still watching the third Unlit Mirror in a row. You are all heroes to me. So we get level 2 for the aura. Pretty risky creep camp here. But okay, pays off. Not the greatest item, but another sacrificial skull. He used that a lot, right? We're just going for the hunt again. Expo is up. Not too fortified. This is the last Unlit Mirror for the day, by the way. We got the 2 and 2 left. The 2 and 2 is awesome. We all know that. So, Frenzy is done.
Forces are under attack.
It's quite a big power spike. DK Lich, Orb, Dark Ranger. Side is so ready. And the tier 3 hasn't even started for Lover. So he's engaging again. Going for the DK again. Trying to force the Sound Portal. Might of mana stealing being used. That's nice. No more mana on this Lich. Using the DK. It's coiled to get... What? How did the creep use the polymorph so far away? That's a little unfortunate, but that's of course exactly what Frenzy Ghouls are there for. To get the surrounds. He's sacrificing the second feed. That's 6 supply gone though. And the ghouls just refuse to die. He's constantly soaking up the mana from the Lich, so Nova's not really... Oh, the lightning shield! Oh, shit! He still has to force the TP, but that was a lot of damage. Wait a second, wasn't this polymorph removed? Yep. This is not the right map. For the second time. I don't know, but I got a feeling that Drunken Wanken
Forces are under attack.
shouldn't host anymore. And since he was kind of responsible for the miscommunication regarding Neutron, this is not his best clan war, I gotta say. But alright, no one is complaining. Get the big heal potion. The big invul potion on Lover's side. Lich level 3, good damage. Level 3 here as well. No level 3 DK. That's the big downside of side, but he's establishing the counter expo. Thank you, Zarathustra, 1945. I'm looking forward to Creepjack on Thursday again. Hell yeah, man, I miss it as well. He should be more wankin' and less drunken. Nova kills a fiend. Block on the Lich. What a... 3 units around. Okay. But there's a big invul. This will last forever. Coil is there to save him. Has another invul here, right? Yeah, on the DK. But it feels like side is trading favorably. But all this time is an
A
expo.
player's forces are under attack.
Destro upgrade ready. Early Abomination. No Banshee House yet, so no curse. Defense upgrade on the Fiends. 1-1 then. Side is transitioning as well. The Ghoul Frenzy did a good job. Four, close to 3 and 2. Ah, there's the temple. Sorry,
Players'
I'm a little
forces are under
blind.
attack.
It's a long day. But yeah, he got that temple up. So Side will fight against Curse and Anti-Magic Shell soon. Lumber has so much gold, but no lumber. Who builds the 4th gold? Alright. Oh, Rune Braces, how sweet. And the level 3. That was a big camp for Side. Map is almost empty. We really go pretty much full distance on every single map we show here. Which in general is cool. A little more diversity would have been nice. So Destroyer upgrade is ready, has the first one up. I don't see a Banshee yet. Just have Curse on the Lich would be so good.
A player's forces are under
Acolyte,
attack.
here comes the first Banshee. Level shouldn't fight without it. A win by Lubber, by the way, is match points for Bulgaria. So, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, Line of Mana Stealing Farm. Good inventory for Side. Ooh, he's creeping here though. That's distracting. Good timing to push. There's 2 towers up though, he can't break the expansion. It's a cleanup fight. Side with 57, Lightning Shield on the DK again is not being dispelled. Can't use a coil, so this Fiend is down, but the Abomination is taking quite a heavy beating as well. The damage output of the Fiend is sick with the 1-0 upgrade, a 1-1 upgrade actually. They sustain a little longer and this heal ward. Side is not cancelling the heal ward, and there's an armor upgrade. It's not looking good for the Frenchie. And Lubber, good micro, saving these Fiends. Of course, there's a lot of healing. The Dark Ranger falls, but there was an Ankh. At least he got that, but of course he could be back in a horrible position. Lich is in trouble. Dark Ranger actually surrounded. Coil arrives to save that Fiend there as well. Ooh, Invo Potion. Next heal ward. The first one was not cancelled at all. Lubber is starting to lose some Fiends though. It's still at 80 supply against 56. That's kind of ridiculous. Pops the skull for some additional regen, but even more regen. This heal ward finally killed. Destroyer gone as well. Side 51. That's nothing. Lich in trouble. Is being focused. Uses the healing. Level 3 for Side's Dark Ranger, but the DK has nothing anymore. Also no Death Pact. Invo Potion transferred from that Lich. Whose hero is gonna die first? The Lich is in trouble. And the DK as well. TP. He wants this kill so bad. Ooh, Nova. Right click. Side. DK dead. Last second from Lubber to kill that second hero. That was big. And the Expo is up. Whoa! Oceanus, start to worry. You really have to start worrying. Banshee Master Training is coming. Fiend in the main. Okay, you can't forget about that.
A player's forces
3
are under
mines
attack.
versus 2. Thank you, Overadmire. 3 years of resubbing. Awesome cast today. Thanks, man. I'm doing my best, which is kind of not easy, but it's still fun with you guys. So yeah, Side is pretty much fucked. We have no TP on Lubber though. Is he overextending against 2 Abominations? No Disease Cloud here. Nice, Nova into these Fiends, but that could be the answer. Side realizes there is no TP, trying to get the counter kill. Of course, the DK is not back yet. Invo Potion. Oh, there's a Nova. Soon on that Lich.
Town is under siege.
Lubber is playing with Fireman, but he has so many statues. But if he just nukes this DK, I think the healing was good. Sweet last second coil by Lover. Man, this really is a cool mirror. This is really what the matchup suggested and what I was expecting. Nice fights by both players. Inside is climbing up the supply ladder. DK is back, has one coil only, but of course with statues it's a little more. No 2-1 on either side, but the armor upgrade is so big for Lover. A little bit of healing there on the Fiend, saving that when the Abomination slowly but steady falling. Oh yeah, no, speaking of slowly, that was pretty fast with that Nova. Abomination after Abomination. Of course, Side has the advantage of the early reinforcements, but if these Abominations are constantly falling, what can he really do, man? It's just a sacrifice soaking up a lot of damage, but also falling. Lover is definitely overshooting on these statues, man. He has 4 on the ground, but with that, he constantly has the mana, and 3 Abominations are dead. Dark Ranger transfers the Invul, is safe for now. And what about the Death Knight? That was the only survivability item. Coil is ready. That was the second last one. Coil here too. Abominations are coming in for Lava. Surround! Oh, and what an invitation that was! He was basically begging this undead army. Come at me, surround me, hug me. And it's happening. Lubber 1-0 against Side. And that's the 4-6 for Bulgaria. And that means it's match points. That's match points. If Lubber takes the next map as well, it's going to be 2-0. Bulgaria gets 3 points. And that's the win. What's up with these finalists in W3IL Season 2? Sweden, wrecked by UMAD. And Oceanus is leaving some feathers here on the ground. Alright, Side has to veto now. Damn Bulgaria. They wanted 4 points. They would have been happy with it. They got that after 2 series. It doesn't matter if Bulgaria closes the clan war now. We will still see the 2-2. What a clever. Like, for this horrible fact that we have 3 undead mirrors in a row, the games are pretty cool. Like, if we watch these games in a vacuum, we can't complain. At least, like, I can't complain. What you do, I don't care. Like, I do care, but I can't change it. Alright. CH it is. For Side and Lover game 2. It's the wrong version. Duro is taking over now. Too many wrong maps. Duro is sick of it. And these amateurs, you leave these guys alone for one day, for one play day, and nothing's working. Yeah, Duro, take care. It's for the best. Best man, Duro. Seriously, if Remo and I are a couple and to be married in some fantasy world, Duro would be the best man, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, I'm running out of water, unfortunately. Need a break. I would sing a song for you? Oh boy. I don't know if I want that. I imagine you to be one of the worst 10 singers in all of Western Germany. Just from my imagination. Would you sing Bochum to me? I'm a musician? What? Drummer though? Huh. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Okay, cool. That's how you learn facts about your best friends. Twitch chat. Oh, I feel like madness is starting to rise. So let's go in game and see what's happening here. Lubber 1-0. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Side on the upper right. If he loses here, it's 2 additional points for Bulgaria and they win the clan war. As I said, man, don't underestimate this man. 8-0 in the Bulgarian league. Some cool quarterfinal runs and Chinese weekly cups. That's Lubber for you. Duro and No Hero are both musicians. They're both looking for a band and they both play in this, live in the same region of Germany. If you guys start a Warcraft band, I might think about joining as a singer. We just need one guy with a bass guitar, but any donkey can play bass guitar. So that's not gonna be that hard.
A player's forces
Maybe
are under attack.
we can teach Remo or something. Oh, it's getting out of hand. We call it Storm, Earth, and Fire. That's a good one, mate. That's a good one. Thank you, Kershaw Louis, for the 10 euro donation. Great cast. Greetings from Mainz. Oh, man. Great city. Great contribution. Thank you so much. So, we have a DK opening for side this time. No Lich anymore. And a DK for Lubber as well. Damn it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's settled. Alright, apparently we have a band. So, creeping starts here on Concealed Hill. No Dreadlord on neither side. We have seen this, I guess. Okay, it's actually a song. I knew that Blizzard has a band. Level whatever Torrent Chieftain. Depends on what the max level is. It was level 10, then it was level 60, and now it's, I don't know, level 200 Torrent Chieftain or something. They have an epic Murloc song that played 570 billion times at a Gamescom that I went to. Hate the Gamescom. So yeah, what do we have? Creeping. Pretty much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why are there so many undead players today? Is undead so OP or is it a coincidence? We have 2 clans with a lot of undeads in their lineup, and apparently the undead players are the strongest and available, so that's why they were seeded. And the only non-undead showed up late, so you got a death loss, and that's how this happened. It's pretty much a coincidence.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I hope this will never, ever, ever happen again. But Remo's been through some worse stuff, I guess. Like, semi-final of a tournament, including game for 3rd, all best of 5, all undead mirror. Ouch. So yeah, normal creep route for the rushing level 3. Replenishment potion, really nice for Lava. Side not with the luckiest items today, I feel.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah, Sentry Wards is good. Can't never complain about Sentry Wards, even though they got nerfs. So, hello level 3, hello Tex. Almost done. That was a fast early game, or I was just so distracted. I'm not so sure anymore. Thank you, Fruwald, for the 40-month resub. Neo, you're a casting god. Oh my god. Keeping your mood up after 6 hours of solo casting. That's true. Warcraft 3 passion, by the way. Where's Remo, the old push Hitler? What's a push Hitler? What's that? I have no idea what that is. He's working at the moment. Push Hitler. Drückeberger Art. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's funny that I read Hitler into. Oh my god. Yeah, Remo's working today. Thank you, man. I have no idea how to translate that so it makes sense for the non-German speaking audience out there. No clue. So, tech has just started. Acolytes being slaughtered. Ghoul as well. This is a tragedy for Lubber right now. Who has the TP? Let's see what's happening in side space. Oh, he's trapping him here. Okay, can he save that? Can he kill that fiend? Nope. Oh, Nova! That was a nice arrival. Gandalf style. So what happened here? Also an Acolyte dead, but no Ghoul. And the tech was not started yet, actually. Or cancelled. He's going through with this tech, halfway through, without this Acolyte. I think it's the right idea. I think that's the right idea. Side will have... Oh, will he have time? I'm not too sure. Lubber is winning a lot of tech time. So he knows what's up now. What does he have to... Okay, it's side. He knew that was coming. Little engagement right here. We don't have TPs anymore. Lich of Lubber is a little stronger. And Fiends are coming in. 2 against 2. Damn, that's some good pressure on this Lich, actually. So he scares side away. Not only that there's no tier 3 tech for the Frenchie. He will also lose this Overlord, most likely. He's using a bunch of Nova. Both heroes down to 50%. Coil arrives. Nicely done. So many skeletons. This ward actually saved him maybe the game. If he doesn't see him coming, and he's coming from the high ground, it could have been nasty.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, second try. This is seriously like Echo Isles. Fighting for the marketplace right now. Finally the tier 3, but this... Does he have backpack? If he brings the orb... Okay, the Dark Ranger gets it. But... no, he's not giving up this one. Nicely done by Lubber. Forcing the Ogre Lord out while the Dark Ranger is getting the orb to not give it to side, and he's even taking damage from the bloodlusted creeps. That's pretty damn smart. Always a possibility of a Coil Nova. Lich is coming in. Ogre is actually pretty healthy again, but the Dark Ranger is here with an orb, and that is a massive advantage for the Bulgarian. Orb versus no orb, there's just one outcome. Except if you're me, then there's 2 outcome. This minus armor is too crazy. I think he can't heal against that for a long time. Combined with Nova, out of range, Fiend dead. Level 1 on these liches, but it's still so scary. Coil arrives in time here. Oh, surrounded the lid! It was super sweet by side. Coil, there's a nice silence though. He can't finish this off with a Nova, so he fights out. Wow, good reaction by Lover. Super quick. Destro upgrade. Dark Ranger now on side as well. Still no orb. Is he bringing it now? No backpack. Oh wow. It's actually impressive how long side can keep this up. Abomination's joining this now. This Ogre is a damage beast, by the way. They're just not... They're still fighting over this Ogre. Pretty insane by side to not lose this. Against the orb. Against all orbs. Okay, is it finally time? Finally time for this Ogre to die. It's the oldest Ogre ever. Is he fully committing now? If this is a crap item, I will laugh my ass off. Side gets it. Wait a second. He didn't steal the item as well. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Possibly the worst item here, as he has the Unholy Aura already, but the gold that this item gives him. Sweet snipe. Really well done. It was Side's kill, right? Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty sure it was. Damn. All of a sudden, he's a little on fire. Abominations, Banshees, and Lover is back to creeping. Did Lover get the expo? The experience? I'm pretty sure it went to side, but I can't be wrong. It's actually pretty likely that I'm wrong. But alright, big invul on the Dark Ranger. Nice find. No rush. He's expanding there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do we have webs for this? Not yet. But okay. This can be a game predetermining item. Oh, wow. In this game, nothing is for sure. But there's Flute and Sobi Mask and Robot the Magi and Devotion Aura, all that good stuff. Second biggest on the market. Does take some time without web though. Man, side is not lucky. Seriously, not lucky with items here. Robot the Magi for Labo. Upgrade started. 1-0 for Lubber, 1-0 for side. Soon to be 2-0. No upgrade here. But man, this expo. Just getting through. How is this possible? It's such a dick move usually. Just go there, but alright. By the way, tomorrow we start streaming at 1 PM for WGL. And I will dodge every undead mirror. Okay, Banshee sees this now. There's no TP. But he can trade that gold mine for something of more value, maybe? Or for the main gold mine? No, he can TP home. Wow. Worst trade in the history of trades for Lover. Well, he got the TP. That's about... Actually, the Haunted Goldmine is still up. He didn't commit to it. He wanted to save his base. Okay, I take everything back. Nova again. Where the... Okay. Side with a 2-0 Fiend up right now. And level 3 Lich on both sides as well. What a fierce battle here. 58 for Lover, 48 for Sai, but it doesn't feel that way. Lover is losing the Abomination, and that's Force Supply gone. Sai saves his one with the coil. Good coil there by Lover as well, and takes out another Fiend. They are super important as they are the damage dealers. Again, faster reinforcements by Sai. The reinforcements of Lover are miles and miles and miles away. You see that last second coil. And again, a skirmish that Lover can't win. Again, a skirmish that Lover can't win, but he can refill this Haunted Goldmine. And sit on it. He's gotta be fast though. Side can push. That's a lot of gold that went into this. Oh, and the Frenchman claims the concealed hill. Tower down. Echoes will fall. Is there a big level up somewhere? Close to 4, but that's about it. Dark Ranger close to 3. That's a bigger area of effect of the silence. And Lover has the levels, or the better levels, and holds the expansion. And does the damage as well. He's chasing him down the hill. And that's the expansion ready. Side counter expansion. He gives up. He can't break this anymore. 60 supply for Lover as the expansion starts to pay off. There should be no way for Side to claim that hill, right? Not full mana on the Lich, but that's about right. Huh? So, there we go. Another fight here. Good focus. Nova, follow up. Kill immediately. Good start for Side. Focus on the DK early in the fight. Wants to chase them away or at least force the consumables. 2 Abomination versus 1, and they find the connection to the Fiends, and that's the big upside for Side in this fight. But now at the end, he's losing some. The DK a little out of position. He really wants this Invul Potion gone for him. Coil a little premature, but the DK is out for now. And Lover holds his ground. And now the reinforcements hitting faster. We have Burrow coming into this. No scan. And again, somehow, Side turns this. And storms up this hill. Trying to break the mine. Buying time for his own. Lover, what's he waiting for? He has 1 coil. Oh, Nova executes this one. And yeah, he has no mana for another nuke. He simply doesn't have that. Only in a couple of seconds. The right clicks are good against the DK though. The only target without anti-magic getting hitting and killed. Oh, denied. Almost no experience for Lover in this fight, am I right? Side got the level ups. 3.5. Almost equal supply. Damn, this is an awesome mirror. They're playing really, really good Warcraft right there. Oh, and how beautiful is this health fountain right now? You can just go here, go for the shop with a DK, get another potion, and fight again. Not even going for the potion. Kind of risky. But we do have Death Pact, right? Yeah, on both sides. Absolutely necessary.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Lover with the plays! Run by with the ghouls. So well done.
A player's forces are under attack.
Forces a tower, but we have the same here. Well, actually not the same, but Side is doing everything in his might to prevent the loss for Oceanus.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Lover is like, dude, I really, really, really want this win. So, Ghoul's not killed, but that was quite some damage. Ooh. Thank you, Imba DK, for the 18-month resub. Not today, Imba, though. Pretty balanced today, I'd say. So what's the armies? 2 abominations. 6 fiends. He's still on 1-0. Invests everything into armor. And everything is green. That burrow was a little too late. Didn't go for the coil, so it's a good opening for Lubba. And the DK is under pressure as well. Gotta be so careful with the first hero. Without the coil, the game is over and the clan war is over. Well, not technically over, but the winner is determined then. Alright, Destroyer up. I don't know if Side has even web. Okay. This Destroyer has been taken out. There's no web, right? Side has no web. He's losing more and more and more. Possession, though, on side to get this abomination. That's an 8 supply swing. And the coil arrives as well. Ouch, he wants to prevent that, taking care of these banshees. But Lover, it's just working out for him, man. He's continuing to produce. Still at 800 gold. He forces him back. 10 supply lead. Hero's looking strong as well. That possession could have been a game breaker, but nah. Lover just shuts him down again. Wants to kill his acolyte, his abomination. DK in the middle of everything, forced into the invul. 7 seconds, and then focus fire is allowed. But in that 7 seconds, there was a lot of damage right there. Fiend down, Destroyer about to die. Invul potion is over. Wow, how he anticipated that Nova to focus that, or to follow that up with a coil immediately was pretty damn sick. Side maybe overshooting a little with these abominations. Nova on the DK, forced into the TP. Not without losing another Fiend, though. The Bulgarian is marching forward into that base, though. Might be a little ill-advised. Economically, it's 50-50. Main gold mine down. Lover could expand in the bottom right, though. Claiming this middle. This brave and risky move might win him the game right there. We have a Nova? No, we don't. In a couple of seconds, we do. And then this DK might be in trouble. Side is losing more. Looks like he has no mana pool anymore. Nope, one more coil. Flubber is exposing his expo, but with 2 towers, still no TP. I wonder if that's the right call. Just give up the hill. 900 gold for him as well. 2-0 finally. Acolyte is scouting for this expansion. And Side in maybe a last-ditch effort trying to hold his gold mine. Nope. TP out without losses. Well done. Okay, kill 1 Acolyte only. Crazy head-to-head confrontation between these two. It's really fun to see this. Concealed hill is almost empty except this little green spot. Of course we have master training here as well. 0-0, 2-0. More banshees. 3-0 coming! Whoa, that's big. I feel like Side needs some sort of crazy possession play. I mean, it's 80 supply against 60. Isn't that his only chance? Double income for Lubber in a second, and he already has this big lead. It would be a phenomenal comeback if this somehow works. This time the army composition for Lubber is a lot better than it was on Terranos, by the way. Not 5 statues. Okay. Expo is done. Good timing by side. But there can be a TP as the necropolis is finishing, or is it? He needs a lot of damage. He's sacrificing all these acolytes. That's alright. It's not the... it might be level 4 Lich. And these acolytes is the only source of mining for side. That's level 4 Lich right there. Big level up. And he can just TP. And it's not only... That's not his main income. Lubber is clicking through this haunted gold mine. Side has the money to reestablish it, but that will take forever. And in the meantime, he's still mining. Okay. Haunted gold mine for side down. His debut for Oceanus is not looking too great. But at least he's not facing double expo. There might be one last fight inside to break the expo. What's his option? We have heal scrolls, mana potion, big healing, invo potion, and another invo potion. Hero focus seems impossible. He needs to hope for a mistake. No invo on the Dark Ranger. That might be Lubber's open. Side is supply stuck. And remember, if Lubber wins this, it's game, set, and match for Bulgaria. Level 4 for Side, catching up in damage. So what now? Side can spend 300 gold on items. Oh, his X was actually still up. Okay, he has the back to the shop. He can go for invos and heal scrolls. And he's sniping these banshees. One down, second one focused as well. Destroyer for Lubber is falling. No coil. Man, his coils are so good today. Really in time. But here are the possessions. But from Lubber as well, as it seems. Yeah, the Fiend goes down. The Abomination is the bigger one, though. Possession again for Side. He's at 43 supply. He's still fighting uphill so hard. He's trying his very, very, very best. But all he has is these big chunks of meat that can't really move. And he can't really heal them anymore. Where are the coils, by the way? Nowhere. GG. 2-0 for Lubber. 3 points for the star player. And the clan war win goes to the underdogs. 8-4 at the moment. You can get a max of 3 points in the 2-2. And that makes it at best 8-7 for Oceanus. The champion of W3IL Season 1 has been defeated on Playday number 1. Hot damn it. Juan was hoping for a 15-0. And here we see it. Clan War lost. Holy smokes. That was quite strong, man. Shocker getting a map off of Juan. Lex getting a map off of the German Shocker. Lubber winning 2-0 against Side. And the death win against Neutron. Damn it. OCG defeated. The question is, by how much? We have the 2-2 coming up. Little break right there. We have Lubber and Shocker in an undead combo against Neutron and Shocker, the Night Elf undead combo. So stay tuned and don't miss the end of the second clan war in W3IL. See you in a bit. Okay, final series of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Oceanus defeated by Bulgaria. It's about result correction, pretty much. And we're waiting for Neutron to load into the game. We can say that there is not only undeads here in this clan war, but also night elves. After an entire day of night elves, of undead mirrors, we still have a lot of undeads in this 2-2, especially for Team Bulgaria, who have 2 undeads in the 2-2. Lubber, who just defeated Sai 2-0 and got the win. And his ally Shocker, who took a win off of Juan. Both pretty damn successful. We also have Shocky, who was playing really good today in map 2 and 3. And here it is. I can't wait for this moment. For the first time in this W3IL clan war that lasts now 4 hours, 33 minutes, and 45 seconds, we have a Night Elf. I was never in my entire Warcraft 3 fan career so happy about a freaking Night Elf. It's Neutron. Thank you very much, Trexy77 for the Prime sub, and DipPQ for the Tier 1 sub. We have a Keeper of the Grove for Neutron. Welcome to Lost Temple. The position, not too great. You kind of want the Night Elf in the middle. It's once again a best of 3. Rules apply to the 2-on-2 as well. Shocker plays, of course, Fiends, as you always do in the 2-on-2s. And what is this Undead combo doing? We have Fiends by Shocker. And Lubber is going DK Ghouls, apparently. Huh. Is he feeding a little? We have double DK, so they can heal themselves, but the aura is a little wasted, I guess. Alright, I think I should change this. And wait. Overlay is broken. Of course it is. Yeah, the score is at the moment wrong, but it will fix itself in a bit. So, Hunter's opening, Keeper for Harass. Where's the Engine of War? Ah, there it is. So it's solo Engine of War, not mass hunts at the moment. And with this Ghoul opening, you can creep this fairly easy, but Neutron knows exactly what's up. And is harassing this, but okay. Entangle should be the kill, but we do have Coil as well. Who's gonna get the last hits? It's big, it's so important. DK got it. Has another coil, and a surround slips through, blocks it again. Or Lubber, so on point today, kind of traps the Keeper here for more damage. Can he block the entry as well? The coils are there. The Ghoul block again, down to 50%. But okay, in the end, he survives this. And that detonate means that there's no coil, so finally he's gonna get a kill. First experience for the Russian, playing for OCG. I was never so happy to see a Keeper as well, by the way. But he's losing a couple of Ghouls. Pretty much every Ghoul. But alright, Keeper is defended, still some skeletons. It's a big camp still. Oh, there's the coil by Shocker. And it came in as quite a surprise, so yep, Keeper down. Shocker is creeping in the meantime. The temple pretty much belongs to him now, and with additional skeletons, he's gonna get this one. It will be level 2. Baiting that hit from Neutron. That wasn't enough for the kill, and he got level 2 there. That's pretty sweet. Neutron expanding at the same time. Ultra Vision, getting that Keeper back. Of course, you don't want to lose a TP that early in the game. So, Undead Mirror. In the middle of the temple. Oh yeah. Haven't had that enough yet. Shocker is attacking. His Dreadlord play was pretty exceptional in the first series of the clan war against Juan. So shout out to him playing the first and the last series. It's not that easy. Why is this overlay not updating, by the way? It should be. I'm trying to fix it on the fly, pretty much. Oh, now I broke it all. Shit. Okay, I will try to fix it in the break. Blue is Bulgaria. Oh, that coil a little too late. 4 Fiends versus 4, 2 versus 2, more skeletons. Wait, is he just running into Neutron's base?
Are under attack.
This building positioning, by the way, interesting to say the least. That's quite some damage against buildings in general. Can't cancel it anymore, but the combined attack was good. TP out very early. Double expansion up, but Neutron has got to take care of his buildings sooner than later. First Moonwell down. There we go. Now it's working. No. God damn it. It's not working like I wanted to. Doesn't matter. So TP home. Expo's still up. Is pushing into Shocker's base, who got up to level 3 now. But both undeads are here. This fiend needs a coil, gets the coil. Even a potion on Shocker's DK. Lich is coming. Once he arrives, that should be his defense, but the DK is trapped right there. Needs the potion soon, gets it. Is the damage output enough? Oh my god, there's so many fiends right there. It's so close. No TP anymore. Tier 2 is done and the DK falls. Block comes in from Shocker and he forces the TP. At least not a kill. But yeah, Death Knight 3 is pretty dramatic, as there is no tavern on this map, of course. Old school Lost Temple. Lover still has the Expo up. Did he tech in the meantime? Yes, he did. Going for double crypt. Is it just mass fiends? But no, Neutron almost surrounding him here. There's an entangle very soon, right now. And there's a TP. Okay, with level 2, you want a TP, right? He's trying to fight through this. Some fiends are coming. Okay, opening it up again. In the meantime, Lich here as well. Tier 3 on the way. Expo up and running. Double Engine of War by now. And attack. Okay. So he's not only feeding the undead. But also getting some higher tier stuff himself. So DK had to wait until the queue is over. And the next fight right there. No upgrades on the Huns, only 40 supply. This is doable for Bulgaria. You can take out quite a bit, especially with the Lich and the Nova. Trying to get in front, trying to block, trying to surround. Unholy Aura is kind of nice for that, of course. Huntress falls already. He's blocking himself. If that Ghoul gets in front and he's doing good micro, slips through his Neutron. If he can reach for a Nova, that's an instant surround. That's a kill. That's kind of GG. But good movement by Neutron. And with the Ghouls, he can't fight against the Huntress. In the meantime, we do have a push again into Shocker's base, who's still waiting for the DK. Town portal here. Ooh, pretty aggressive Nova, but man, what a counter. Taking out one Shocker, that was a little ill-advised without a coil with two fiends. That hurt. Lich is surrounded, gets a potion, but only for a limited amount of time. These amount of skeletons, man. Nice execution, even going for a TP while 3 fiends is still super hurt. That should be a lot of losses here for Shocker. In the meantime, Lover is pushing the expansion of Neutron. So many kills. He has 1 coil. That's about it. And Shocky's pressure is real good. Can Neutron defend this though? A lot of repair and no Lich. Yeah, this must be a defense. Wow, another potion. How much gold did he spend on items in his own base? Nova, focus. The tower is helping a lot. These fiends are all about to die. There's no slaughterhouse, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. 1 more Nova soon. Could go for a kill right there. Lover, by the way, TP'd back without kicking the expansion. It was really close at the end. We have tier 2 finished, 4 upgrades. And now the shop is gone. Middle goes to Neutron. Cryptod coming for the tier 3 Shocky. Not having a slaughterhouse, this hurts him so much. Second last core. TP out, not without killing another fiend. It's just ghouls on top, so he has to get out as well. Lover gets Frenzy. Gets statues. Does he have a third hero already? No, it's just DK Lich, DK Lich.
A player's forces are under attack.
Against the Cryptor, who's finished now. Could be a good timing for Neutron and Shocky soon. But red spot first. Levels are so key. Both Liches level 1. Endurance aura. Hello, crazy movement speed. And the levels are starting to be nice as well. Neutron must be feeding. 50 supply.
A player's
Expo in the
forces are under
back.
attack.
That's all good. Keeper is here. Mana Stone, double heal scroll, and beast scroll. Oh boy. That's a scary push.
A town is under siege.
Shock is at 35. I like what Oceanus is doing here. Distracting in the undead base so they can't come in with a combined attack, forcing the Huntress fight against ghouls, which is super hard to do and pretty much impossible. And the weakest undead on the map has to fight the one with the highest tech and the 3 heroes. That's just good 2-2 play right there. Scroll the beast now. Oh, this is so much AoE. 1-1 upgrade. He's only going for the keeper, and it works so far. Heal scroll number 1 used. Coil Nova not on the keeper, but on the Huntress. But this is okay. Lover didn't lose too much actually. But what about Shocker? Where's his army? Still waiting for it. Impale. He's losing the tech. He's losing the tier 3. Or not. This is so expensive. All the time
Player's
TPs.
forces are under attack.
All the time trying to repair Shocker. We get a Dreadlord third. And Banshees? Okay. Sentinel coming. More upgrades and most likely the next expansion. He's got it ready. He has it queued most likely. There you have it. But still, like, these high-level undead combos can be sick! Especially against the keeper. Like, there's no alchemist here for healing. There's no second hero that does anything, really. For sustain. I had to repair the altar. I had to rebuild the shop. TP out again. Killing 1 acolyte. Not too crazy, actually. So the TP is gone, and another push comes in from Neutron, while this Frenzy Ghouls, they're just aiming for the tree. Okay, this can be crazy. Neutron has a TP, 2 heal scrolls, goes home immediately. Could be the undead as well. Not too sure. Wisps are coming in for the repair. It is Shocky. He's just clicking through this. Impale for the damage mitigation. Lich uses a potion. Where's the coil? It's not ready. The wisps were detonating. TP out is the damage of the Dreadlord comes in. And wow, he's losing the tech. The Impale was just a tiny bit too late. Expo is still hard to hold. Necropolis is gone, but what? Guess what? Here's Shocker. And he's knowing, and he's killing, and he's holding this expansion. Nice coil dodge by this Huntress. Oh my god, last second kill. He queued the armor upgrade right before.
A player's forces are
That was
attack.
good. Neutron, do you realize? Yes, you do. Holy shit, what a game. So we get Crypt Lord, Dreadlord, Vamp Aura first for the ghouls. Maybe even Abominations or something. Supplies check. 60 for Shocky, 46 for Neutron. 45 for Shocky, for Shocker. 50 for Lover, but he's supply stuck, losing this Nerubian Tower.
A player's
Love what
forces
Neutron
are
is doing
under
with the
attack.
staff, by the way, constantly. Dreadlord's getting some levels. There's a TP on him. And he's kind of with his back against the wall. Shocky is pushing into this. While Neutron takes this out. Expo doesn't work anymore for Lava. OCG is playing this so nice. Like the timings of the attacks was really good. The execution here in Neutron's base, superb as well. Maybe a little lucky. Impale in 2-2, by the way. Nothing but love.
A player's forces
So,
are
Neutron
under
finishes this expo up. Has the TP in time. Oh, this Nova! This hurts just watching it in the impale to follow up. I don't think there is a heal scroll, but I know that he definitely needs more than one heal scroll. Crit Lord's coming in and protection scroll as well, but these Huntress and Worms. Yeah, bye-bye ghouls. Just go home, tap out, no chance. Dreadlord about to fall as well. The aura is helping. What's on the ground there? I don't know. He transferred something. Was on battle drums definitely helping this, especially on the Worms. They're plus 12. It's ridiculous. DK number 1 is falling. GG by Bulgaria. Oceanus taking map number 5. Point number 5 in this clan war. Got the chance to go for a 7 and 8. But damn, Bulgaria makes it close. It was just really good timing. Like, Shocker never put a foot in this game. Really, really hard for him. Synergy is out. Turtle Rock is out. Leaves us with Twisted, Nullwood, Feather Will, and Hellfire Plateau. Yeah, Oceanus tried to repair the score. Thank you, Ingo, by the way, for the €2 donation towards W3IL. Really cool. So Hellfire Plateau and Featherville are out. Twisted and Nullwood remaining. Ooh, Drunken Wanken hosting Nullwood. I see a disaster coming. Could be the last map of the day. Figured I'd better spend it on W3IL than on a coffee. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. If every 10th viewer would do that, we would have a prize pool of 750 already. That's how easy it is. That's how crowdfunding works. Most of the time. Sometimes. Actually, there's oftentimes a lot of whales, but you know, whatever. So, Twisted is next. Thank God they... Oh, actually... We should reassure us that it's the right Twisted. But, we'll see. Go. Yeah, Shocker and Neutron, or Shocky and Neutron, they're playing together for quite some time already. They were really good in these Ugri challenges as well. I have no credit card. Match Arena only works with credit card? No, it works with PayPal as well, right? Pretty sure. $500 in my casting booth / room. Okay. Colors are fine. Oh. Shocker just says, man, Neutron, I remember the K2 and Q pool days. Super old school, and Neutron just, I don't remember you there. Lol. Alright, let's get this. So, if Oceanus wins this, it's 7 and 8. If Bulgaria wins this, we go on to another map right here. Game 3. But yeah, if Oceanus wins this, they get 3 points as well. Thank you, Klux! Or Kiox. Hard to read from here. 16 months, thank you very much. I think it's so, the colors are against Grood. We have Bulgaria in the light blue. No, that's Oceanus. Oh god, that's complicated now. How do I swap this? So it's Bulgaria in the red. Okay, we got that. It's light blue, not the real blue, but you're all smart, right? Warcraft people are smart. Go for it. You can figure this out. We have an engine of war in the base of Shocker. It just continues to pummel him. That's so mean. Why always Shocker? Why not Lover? I mean, of course, he's close, so that's all good. We get a Keeper again. Fiend build order again by Shocker, so he's a nice target. DK and... oh, Fiend opening here as well, with early heroes. But yeah, Fiends will take some time. At one point, he has to take the ghouls to defend this. But yeah, again, DK. No crazy openings. For Shocky, we have a ghoul build. Okay. DK ghoul build. It's kind of a rush. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So Shocker just leaves the engine of war B while the Keeper is coming. Just wants double harass, I guess. But how easy is it to defend this now? There's no tower coming. They just meet in the middle. Wants to interrupt the creeping of Shocky. It's his #1 priority, while the engine of war is hacking and slaying at these acolytes in Haunted Goldmine. I don't think that's the right choice. But okay, they go for Lover's base. For Shocker's base, sorry. Or Shocky's base. With ghouls, that's quite some damage. Constantly has to rotate these acolytes out. So, Lover losing the first ghoul. I think he produced a couple of acolytes. No? That keeps him on tier 2 for a little while longer. And Neutron comes in. Surround by Shocky. Nice! This is stopped, like, instantly. And again, it's Shocker on the receiving end. And again, he lets the DK die. Oh, instant level 2. Okay, it's quite some echo damage, and it's a delayed tag. And it's no expansion for OCG. But Bulgaria is losing so much. Hero down, couple of ghouls down. He got 13 XP. That's rough. So that's what I meant. At some point you have to call the ghouls. This is again a late tech. But I guess the tech is on Lover's side, huh? Hunter's build is quite basically done as well. Ghoul Huntress. Alright. So tech by Shocky. Pretty much the same time as Lover.
player's
So,
forces
does he
are
want,
under
yeah,
attack.
looks like they want to expand. 2 spare acolytes. Defense in the main. Oh, but he sees it. He sees it immediately again during the creep. He comes in with Entangle, starting to slaughter these ghouls. Pretty much no backup, but hunts are coming. They were in the main. Here we go. Coil is on cooldown. Could go for the Magi. 7 seconds. Almost up. Shocker got this, but this time he has to TP out after the Ring of Regeneration. This Expo plan down the dumpster. And again, cool attacks, like these pendulum attacks. Neutron goes in, distracts, in the meantime, opening up the time for Shocky to run into that base. Tech is almost done, you can go for the shop or something. And Shocker is just like too much pressure. As he's pausing the game. Yeah! How do you like it so far? Pretty cool 2-on-2. It's fun how there's no real 2-on-2 meta set in stone. Except for maybe Ted and Hainu who constantly go for the same push for years and win every 2-on-2 tournament. But yeah, different ideas here on the European side. He might be getting a call from the Nigerian prince. Oh yeah, that's indeed important. Always answer those mails, always get those calls. We need another 2-on-2 challenge. Yeah, Duro, good idea. When should we do that? After W3IL and W League, yeah? After W League, yeah, every Saturday, 10 p.m. 2-on-2 action. Fuck my weekend. So, there we go.
Under attack.
Match continues. Shocker still. Whew. A tough game for him. Okay, he's just returning the favor. Going for the Nerubian. Oh, he has to start the Lich. Does he have the Lich already? No, right? He's losing that Ziggurat. He's supply stuck because he will lose that most likely as well. What is Shocky overcommitting here?
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, no, Lover is safe. And starts the Lich. So everything is fine now. Acolyte, I mean, he's losing a lot of resources here. He has no gold anymore. That means he can't repair anymore. He's not getting resources from Shaka. And that's how he loses the Ziggurat. In the meantime, Huns still ramble across these ghouls. But somehow they're kind of starting to maybe getting this expansion. It's gonna be a lot easier for OCG, of course. Big upgrade for Neutron coming. Uh-oh. Speaking of Neutron, almost in a surround right there. Fiend damage is, of course, nice now. Can he get some surrounds? Shocker. Show us the skills. On command.
A player's
Nice.
forces are under attack.
So, extra by Neutron, countering the expansion by Shocker. Base is harder to break this time, as there's the tower. Tier 2 almost done, second crypt. And Slaughterhouse right there with the higher attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's such a... oh, wow, my English. It's such a nature of me to go for the undeads in the 2-on-2, as they're kind of oftentimes setting the pace, but I just want to follow Neutron on every move he does. just to see a different race. So level 2 on the Keeper Alchemist, and they're trying to push this again. There's no tower up. Just started it, but guess who's flanking? It's Lubber. It's not too many hunts. It was an early tech and an early upgrade. And Shocker has no TP. Kind of risky, but if the surrounds stick, he can force and... Oh, there's the staff by Neutron. Okay, got that ready. Not engaging into this fight, just going for the staff. In the meantime, he's buying so much time for Shocker. Shocky. Oh, God, this is hard. This is one of the roughest casts in the past 2 years.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can the DKs coil each other? Yeah, no problem. So opening up the Merc camp, that might help. Tier 3 started. Not too many big items here at the moment. Tree of Life done, so both with additional income. No tier 3. We go just mass Gargs on Shocker's side. But we have another push by Neutron into that base. It's not tier 3, he's far away from tier 3. Acid Bomb always nice, AoE always nice, but that's what the Lich is there for as well. And with the Fiend arrival, he has that necessary piercing damage, but the staff already paid off. Saving the Alchemist once, saving a Huntress once, boom. Another expansion here, this of course. Twisted Meadows is great for. Coil on the Lich. Ooh, very aggressive TP. Not too sure if that's the right decision. This Acid Bomb was glorious. Everything was clumped up. He throws it in the middle epicenter and hits it all. DK is out of position, has a potion, has to use it. Sobi Mask is helping, but for how much longer? Acid Bomb on the Fiends in the back as well. Huntress are starting to fall for Neutron. Only 40 supply, but I think Shocky with 41 supply is the carry in this game. And Tangle on this Lich. Another coil is there, but how many does he have left? One there, two there. Okay, can withstand the focus. Another staff right there. This type of preservation just really, really good. But the Bulgarian Fiends, they are continuing to fall. Lots of... Oh, 2 destroyers in the air for Shocky. He's nuking this Lich. He's trying to nuke this Lich so hard. It's kind of reminiscent of Foggy versus Happy. This was in the end like 10,000 damage and didn't work. But OCG is just pushing forward, and at one point there's not gonna be a coil anymore. Both heroes so low. Both heroes so low. Retreating in the very far edge of this, but it's gonna be a triple kill soon. Lich number 1 down, double level up. No coil available. Nova potion last second. We do have an orb, but I guess it's too late. Bulgaria is fearing the wrath of a Neutron. And their expansion gets kicked as well. Whew, this base is a mess again.
The town is under siege.
And 2 expansions for Neutron. Taking this one out. I mean, there are towers, but doesn't matter, right? He's tanking that. Doesn't really matter. He has so much gold. He can just buy 10 new Huntress. So this destroyer push hit really nicely. Oh, Shocker might be forced to TP out soon. There's a Nova in a bit. Yeah, and there we go. Finds the time. Like 3 mana, 4 mana before the Nova is there. Well done. This push wrecked them pretty hard. We even have Engines of Lore. And the tier 3 tech is going to be bears soon. Or even Mountain Giants. Tech upgrades. 50 supply for Shocky. Neutron at 45. Lubber at 46 and Shocker at 38 again. He's on the receiving end of everything. Getting Scourge Bone Chimes, but I don't think that will make a difference. Gotta say that this season's competition is pretty fierce. Even with the departure of MTW, we have a super strong UMAT. We have a very strong Team Sweden. Of course, OCG. Never underestimate Cascade. You're kind of not allowed to lose any points anywhere if you want to make it top 2 for the semifinals. And that's why this 2-0 would be pretty important.
A town is under siege.
For OCG to not lose points in the race. Oh, Keeper coming in. Another attack into Lover's base. Oh, Lich. Damage. So much damage. TP home. But the destroyers, man. Lich with the coil at second. TP out. Man, there's so much action going on. No way! He nukes that shit out of the Lich. Didn't expect that, to be honest. No one did, really. Maybe it's not over. Maybe Bulgaria has something left in the tank. Crypt Lord edition for Shocker. Abominations as well, and ghouls. Okay, maybe the Vamp aura isn't too bad. I don't think we can prevent this damage. Oh, coil maybe. Whoa, so close. Here come the destroyers though, and even though no, this time the coil is a little too late. That's the level up for the alchemist. What a difference this makes. You hear my voice cracking for 10 minutes, by the way. TP home as Lover is forcing this. Ooh, aggressive one. Lich is a little hurt. We see a Dark Ranger for Shocker. No coil at the moment. Fiend is falling because of this. Dark Ranger focused immediately, but is safe for the second. Hello. It's time to blow up.
Forces are under attack.
Can he? Yeah, he can just reach from the bottom, right, and bomb this haunted gold mine. He's going for the towers, though. Ooh, Shocker. He's not realizing this. He's blowing both up. And the one... Oh, no. This one Zapper got killed. But still, that was great. And what was this? Shocker, that's all you got? Seems to be enough, though. Impale with the disable. Not long enough. Oh, my gosh. Again. 40 supply. Reality check again. 48 on Lover. 40 on Shocker. Needs new ziggurats. So around 90. Neutron at 50. 600 gold. Super rich. Going upgrades. And Shocker as well. At 60 now breaking upkeep with all the destroyers. I think he detonated it himself. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. 4 destroyers. What's the answer?
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, Shocky wants to hold this silence on both DKs here, actually. Both kind of low, but Death Pact is ready. Actually, no, it wasn't Death Pact. It was some other heal stuff. I'm out of my mind. Lubber is losing every freaking unit he has. Maybe even the Lich. The silence is still there. No dispel. Invo potion swap. Can he get a nuke out? Yep, Nova's ready. But DK is too fast. Level 4 on that Lich, who's a serious damage dealer. And might get a double kill. Oh, the Lich was more important. He gets that. So nicely calculated. In the meantime, there is Neutron jumping on Shocker's base. I hope he's kind of a masochist because that game was super duper rough. Expo or Goldmine down. Shocky though. Good blocks coming out from Shocker. And he can't reach. He can't reach. This DK is going home. I can't believe it. What a game. What an insane 2-2 this is. Shocker and Neutron both expanding here. But the Bulgarians... Okay, now we have Mountain Giants. That's a big game changer. I sold the aura, by the way, right? Yeah, Vamp aura would be good. Destroyers will solve the Abomination problem, and the rest of the damage will be soaked up by Mountain Giants. I guess that's the key for Neutron right there. Or is it? Impale rattling through, A-bomb down, Neutron at 75 supply. Where is all that supply? Well, I guess it's in stone form. In the middle of everything. Shocker just losing every Abomination. Ooh. That was expensive. Crypt Lord falls as well. Fiend's been saved last second, but yeah, Crypt Lord was most likely more important. Trying to counter-focus on the Alchemist. It's 300 HPs out of that fight, but that Lich is seeing the grass from down under. I don't know, that makes absolutely no sense. But he's dead. That's what I want to say. Zeppelin comes in being wept, but okay, it's only the Keeper. Wow. Yeah, just destruction right there. Keeper being saved, the next Lich falls, and the Dark Ranger falls as well. It is, in the end, a win in the 2-2 for Oceanus, most likely. Yeah, he's just marching forward with his 84 supply. Are you kidding me? Right click. Orb of Corruption. Next Lich down. How many Liches did we see dying? GG! 2 points for... 3 points for Oceanus in the end. Closing this clan was 7 and 8, but it doesn't... Well, it does matter. But the clan war win goes to Bulgaria, and they fought hard. And they got 8 points out of the clan war with the champion. Pretty good, man. Congrats to BG, to all the players. Lubber played really good in the 2-2. Neutron felt like he was a little mad and had to blow off some steam. So that was the 2-0 win. But yeah, W3IL. We will have better lineups in the future. Next week, most likely, when we have Cascade versus Firestalkers. Remo could be playing there. And I'm pretty done. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Congrats to BG. Thanks to the admins and Orgas. We are back online tomorrow at 1 p.m. with WGL August Open Qualifier. You can see the entire schedule here up at backtowarcraft.com. Lots and lots of stuff for you guys to watch next week. Content every single day. It doesn't matter. Tune in at 1. We're here. And yeah. Adios. See you next week.